I've never had that happen before.
You had 30 seconds to talk. Now you said it's literally a countdown.
Yo, my bad, yo. Yo, now let's talk about why iceberg getting with the turkey.
Why you putting on my business? You see anything on the social media about that? Did I get around telling anybody where I was? But here we are on the live podcast, and here you go dry snitching about where I've been in my way. That don't matter. It go out when I wanted to go out, not when you feel like putting it out. That's crazy.
You hear me? You could have went to Turkey Hut.
I got an NDA.
You could have went to Turkey Hut.
Turkey Hut's closed.
Oh shit.
Jeez, you just snitching on everybody, yo. Damn,
Slime. Yeah, I mean, we know he international relo, but we was going, we was trying to save that.
We definitely know that.
It's a nasty echo.
I'm about to. All right.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
Jay, mute up. Yeah. No, I don't know if it's him. Jay, mute.
Yo.
No, Jay, mute. Is he can't even hear us. He not even responding.
Who that?
Jay.
Yo.
See, we good now. It gotta be Jay.
It's always Jay, yo. There wasn't nobody here anyway. You can erase that part.
No, it was two people here. Now one left. We can't have dead air, so you can't sit here and not say nothing.
All right, yo. This is Brothas Talkin.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yo. This is Brothas Talkin Podcast, episode 230. If you don't know, after 230 episodes, who I am, I'm the Flesh Man. I'm the Fat Boy. I will call you Broadish. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your favorite Potter's favorite Potter. I'm Fleshy. I'm Jameson Fleshy. I'm your producer, Flesh Man. I'm the producer of this whole situation. They call me Flesh Man, the producer, executive producer, actually. That's it.
You sure?
Yeah, that's it.
I think he done.
I'm Rel, aka Iceberg Shorty, aka the king of controversial comments. I said what I said. Don't at me unless you try and cut the check. I'm also the real producer of this. Been gone for a minute. Now I'm back and roll, doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm also Relly with the white tee, 7.5 shorty. And yeah, I'm ready to pod, man. I'm back. Oh, yeah, International Relo. That's my handle.
Yo, what it is, it's your boy Big J, Big Denali, your favorite YU, your favorite young unk. I'm Black Excellence today, and I'm going to pass to my brother, DRE.
Yo, what up? This your man Dre B, aka King Mello. Turn me up in the headphones. It's time to pod. Oh yeah, and a new nickname alert, Middle Dude. Let's get it.
Yeah, that's that. Did I come with a pause?
Middle Dude, yes, that's definitely a pause.
Why Middle Dude got out of pause?
Yeah. Middle Dude do sound wild. It do sound wild.
I'm the middle dude of the podcast. Yeah.
Shout out to Phoenix.
Yeah, you got to mute your drink when you ain't talking, bro.
For sure.
Shout out to all the newcomers. Shout out to my man Berto. Berto in here, holla at me. That's my folks.
Okay.
He came to holla. Shout out to everybody who been rocking. You know, we outside. Brothas Talkin Podcast. All right, man. Let's talk about it, man. May 15th. May 15th. Now, y'all know I'm supposed to move May 15th, right?
Okay.
But I think this nigga Drake to push my shit back, bro. I said I was doing the math for that shit. I'm talking to Iceberg. I'm like, yo, but I think this nigga made a power move. Like, nah, you ain't move. I'm kind of glad we didn't move. I think it's time to take. Whoa, that would have been wild. Listen to these Drake drops. All right, so let's talk about where y'all was at, or how everything went with the Drake situation, with Drake dropping. How did it become a part of your day? How did your day start knowing the Drake situation?
So I was actually one of them, I was one of the people where, I was skeptical about Iceman even really dropping. And, what I'm saying? I was expecting like a pushback or, what I'm saying? Something like that, a delay or something. And then, I'm West Coasting it. So I was actually laying down in the bed, and I was like, yeah, trying to figure out my day for the next day. I hopped on Spotify and looked, and I seen at first I seen the Habibti. I seen that joint first, and then I seen Maid of Honor, and then it wasn't until a couple minutes later that I saw the Iceman, and I was like, yo, this man just dropped 3 albums in in one night. And as soon as I seen it, I went straight to the group text like, yo, 3 albums is crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, so I didn't know, and the first message I saw was you, because I was like sleep, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm all off, right? My whole life has been off as far as jet lag and everything. And then when I looked at the message, because I always check my text message when I wake up, and I just saying 3 albums is crazy, so I didn't know what that meant. But I was like, all right, I'm about to get Iceman, and I saw the same shit. I was like, holy shit! Like, this motherfucker dropped 3 albums.
3
I didn't know what to expect, bro. It was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna let y'all get your shit off, and I'll go last.
Whoa.
Hey,
That's how crazy. That's how crazy. Listen, don't ever let me get my shit off, and you just wait. All right, so with the Drake situation, I'm a notorious wake up in the morning, sit on the toilet in my phone, see what's going on.
I don't even trust nobody who don't do that.
Right. So I'm sitting on my toilet, and I'm like, I had to make sure my eyes wasn't. Am I seeing things? Three Drake albums. So it just so happened too with the whole situation. Because I was supposed to be off work Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because I was supposed to move. I ended up working Wednesday and Thursday. Then it was like, "Do you want Friday off?" And I was like, "It wouldn't be bad to have a 3-day." So I was off Friday for the Drake release.
Mm-hmm.
Pause. That even sound weird, but yeah. So I was off for the Drake's situation. For Drake dropping the albums. I thought so my mind is going crazy. Like, damn, 3 albums. So get in the car. I throw on Iceman. I see Iceberg ahead of me, so I think I called Iceberg, and Iceberg I was like, we talking about something else, whatever's going on in life, and we talked about had listened to more Iceman than I had. So for me, to me, this was the perfect situation for me and me being a Drake fan, because I didn't have to sit back here and go.
Wait, hold on, Fleshy. Did you just wave the Drake fan tag?
No, not like that. I'm just saying for the kind of
the fuck you didn't.
Did you just wave that flag?
No. What I'm saying is I like Drake the rapper.
Okay.
So that's how
I Drake with the melodies.
Yeah, I like Drake when he's spitting. So when I got the Iceman album, it was perfect. It was perfect for me because he had all the rapping.
It was all the rapping
album.
Yeah.
So I listened to the Iceman joint, listened to it all the way through. We can talk about what we going into. We'll be like,
we get.
Oh, yeah, right, we're gonna get there.
Yeah. I love the Iceman album. There's a couple drinks on there you could have kept, but I really enjoyed the Iceman album. Went to the second album. What's the second one? Not the other one.
Maid of Honor.
I think it's Maid of Honor first. Right. So I listened to Maid of Honor. I got a couple seconds in, and I was like, I listened to the first couple. Nah, this ain't for me. Went to the next one. So I kind of gave every song a couple seconds, but I seen where we was going with it, and I was like, nah, this ain't the Drake I look forward to. Then the third one I went to, and as I started the songs, and I seen that this wasn't the Drake that was for me either. So I was cool off that, and I went back to Iceman.
Okay. So my wife actually she had the idea. So I woke up Friday morning, I listened to like 2 songs, and then she came downstairs and she was like, "Hey, we should have a listening party tonight." And I was like, "All right, bet." So me and her, we weren't allowed to listen to any of the other joints, and then we waited until Friday night, and we sat out in the backyard, you know what I'm saying, with the fire going, you know what I'm saying, and listen to so we got through 2. We listened to Habibti, we listened to Iceman, but then we had to run that Giveon real quick, and then so I haven't heard Maid of Honor yet. But she and I both agree. I felt like Iceman was a vibe, like from start to finish. I feel like it was real consistent. It was a certain sound he was going for. There was some standout songs. I will say there was nothing on there, which is rare for me on an album. There's nothing on there that I hate. And that for me is rare. Most albums have a song I'm just not going to listen to it at all. And I didn't feel like Iceman had any of that on there. I felt like I listened to 1 through 18. And then the one song that I would say that I don't, for some reason, I just wasn't really feeling was Ran to Atlanta with Future. For some reason, it just
That wasn't
didn't
Future.
resonate
That was with 21.
No,
no, I'm tripping. My bad.
He's on the
my bad. I apologize.
Future and
I'm
Molly
wrong.
Santana.
I apologize.
For whatever reason, Ran to Atlanta just didn't really resonate with me. Maybe I could listen to it again and it'll grow on me, but that, you know what I'm saying, that one just didn't. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling that one like that.
Yeah, that's what you say. Everything you didn't hate. I say, but there's something I did hate.
Yeah.
And it's anything with Future on it, because I fucking hate Future.
That's wild.
What? What's wild about it?
No, I mean, I'm not mad at you for that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not mad at you for that.
I don't think I ever heard a whole Future album.
I haven't either. Like listening to it. The
You're
thing though, that second song that came on, he started off singing. Like the first joint hit. The first joint hit. The second joint he started. I'm like, oh man. This before I knew it was all hip hop through the whole Iceman joint. I was like, oh man, here we go. But then he switched it up. I think was that the Running to Atlanta? Was that second? I'm not sure.
Ran to Atlanta. Yeah, you talking about this.
Now the thing I want to say is, because we talked about last week we've been talking about what we were looking forward to as far as Drake. I was very proud of him getting a little more into his life. I feel like talking about his dad, he gave us a little bit more than the everyday just hoes and you know whatever
and bottles and
nice yo, you can't get that off.
What you mean?
All Drake has been doing his entire career is telling us about his fucking life.
Well, I'm just saying, even if you could say that, he did go into the whole I'm seeing that he had some growing to do. He admitted that he had some maturing to do and some, you know, getting right with certain situations. I feel like he did that though, right?
Yeah, he's
always it felt like a more grown. I felt more grown to me. It felt more grown to me.
Yeah, I don't.
It felt more personal to me.
I don't even see that. More personal to take care.
But see, I'm talking. When we talk about personal, are you talking about his situation with women? I mean, he refers to his dad and stuff, and so he has
a lot, and his mom, and his son,
yeah,
and his baby mother. Jay, you got to mute when you're not talking, bro. So I mean, you had to be quick on that trigger.
Yeah. I feel like he's always talked about things that were in the headlines going on with his life. And this, I think it was much more concentrated where throughout the whole album, he's just addressing one thing after another. I do feel like he's had songs on his album,
right?
On albums before where, you know what I'm saying, this song is about something that's going on, or this verse is about what you heard about me and this girl, or whatever. But it just felt like throughout this whole album, he just had something to say in every single song. It felt like at least in one verse or another, he was addressing something that was in the headlines, something that's been said over the last couple of years, or, you know what I'm saying, something that was going on in the world. It just seemed more consistent in this album, I guess is what I could say.
But see,
and maybe I was looking for it more.
But see, you know what? Because he usually does that in the raps, and because the album was all raps, it felt like it was more of it.
That's true too.
And that's probably what it was, because maybe he has always given us in the rap joints but those were so in between. How many of those were on the album? This whole album felt real personal, real. Did he talk his stuff and did he get at folks? Shout out to Torres talking about him throwing shots at Hove.
But he's always throwing shots
and 23 and me.
Like that don't, you know what I'm saying? Like he's always throwing shots at Hove.
Yeah.
They always throw shots at each other. Right. Yeah.
It's a weird relationship.
Whoa.
I'm just tired of it, right? Iceman, it was okay. I'm not a big Drake fan and whatnot. It was okay.
Okay is wild.
Take this basket and put the rest of that shit in there, right? That shit was garbage. It all sounded the same. It sounded fake West Indies. That shit was garbage. Iceman had 2 hits on there, right? Like the whole 3 albums sound the same. Whoever produced it, they went through one night. It was like some auto-tune Drake island shit. It was garbage. It was a waste of 3 hours of my fucking life. And the only reason I listened to it is because of y'all three fucking knuckleheads. It was horrible. Like, you need to send me McDonald's money.
That's your man, Joe. Don't say who man.
Yeah, MBNY, that's your man.
Hold on.
Mute up, Jay.
Hold on.
I told him that this shit was gonna be garbage. And
Hold up,
other
little
stuff
bro.
that he's
Hold up,
done.
little bro. I know it's a Drake situation. Why we gotta be all his name calling though? We gotta be knuckleheads.
Yo,
I'm a grown ass man, though. Like, don't nobody call me no knuckleheads since I was like 13.
I'll call you something else, but you gonna fight me. So
I'm not gonna fight you. See, now, since you're my brother, I wouldn't say this to you. But what I would say to somebody else is
your mother.
what your mother called me. But you my brother, I wouldn't say that like that.
I mean, like, and I'm gonna say this. Rel put me on the Drake, but his stuff in the past is way better than these 3 albums.
All right,
Like,
let's talk. All right, where do we consider this? Iceberg, do you feel that this is some of his best rap, and is it up to par with what the best we've seen of him?
Yeah, I think this is some of his best rapping out of his 16, 17 years in the game. Bro, it was so concise, and I'm still digesting it, man. I've been playing songs on repeat, trying to figure out what I miss, the double entendres, the triple entendres. Bro, this album is really good. Like, and I don't know what
You referring to just Iceman?
I'm referring to Iceman and Jerk, because we're talking about Iceman, right?
Right.
Like, I like Drake with the melodies. I like singing Drake. I like Toxic Drake.
It's funny when you say that
with the melodies. That's a shout out to Kenny.
Right.
Like, that was dope. Like, I'm so objective with my hip hop listening, right? Like, when Kenny said that joke, what?
I'm gonna let you go because we can go hold up the play. I don't know, Mr. Objective that you trying.
I just call it out because I don't just like everything just for the sake of liking it. So if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not, and I just call it out that way. So I love that.
I'm surprised you didn't say you. I'm surprised you didn't say you're the most objective on this pod. Like, you don't know nobody more objective than you.
I left and went overseas, and I'm a changed man, so I'm not going to do that anymore.
We got to remember that Rel was overseas.
We're grown.
It's Stone Cold Life. It's Stone Cold Life.
Hey,
International
Rel was overseas, so he might be dehydrated. This shit was trash. Yeah, just drink your water, bro. It's your hands. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Like,
all right, let me ask you this.
This is not his. I'll take care. I'll take one of the.
Well, you just named his best album. You can't do
that's his best
you
album.
can't say
Hold on. MBNY said this is his best album since Views. Can somebody pull up the album list real quick?
Discography
for Views?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
No.
He's saying since Views.
Oh, okay. I'm a CLB guy. I don't.
I'm not.
I think CLB was better than Views.
I can respect that.
Views got some joints on there though.
Let me see. So Views was.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. Well, I was in the squadron, man. I was in the E2C Hawkeye squadron, 125. I did say that. That's funny. I'm like, wait, no, I got some VAW 125 shit.
So I'll say this about the album while we look for the discography. I'll say this. One of the things that I respected about the album was, and you know what I'm saying, the missus said the same thing. It didn't sound like he was searching for a hit. And that's what I was scared, was that he was going to try to force some kind of radio smash. And this album, it just didn't feel like that. It was like, yo, I got something to say. You know what I'm saying? These are the things on my mind. This is the sound I'm going for. And it just didn't seem like he was chasing a hit. It seemed like he was just making the music he wanted to make. And that's a part of what I liked about the album.
Do you think he's heard the conversation about people just wanting to hear him rap? And that's why he gave us the Iceman album.
Well, so I know, I know the thought process behind the rollout. I know the thought process behind the 3 albums and all of that. It's a much bigger picture to why he dropped the 3 albums in one night. And we can get to that.
Right, because I have a theory myself. Know what I hate? I almost don't want to listen to anything else when I have a thought, because once I hear somebody else say what I'm thinking, I feel like they're going to think that, and maybe they won't listen, but it just like when I say something and I hear somebody else say what I've said, I'll be like, oh, they taking my shit. You get what I'm saying?
Whoa.
So whenever I hear somebody else say something, I'll be like,
I avoided all other talks outside our group chat.
Me too.
And whatever was going on the internet, because I didn't want to be jaded by what other people thought.
NBNY this whole weekend sent me Iceman pictures and Drake logos and shit like that. Like I couldn't really talk about it like I wanted. Am I still echoing?
No.
Good. So I couldn't talk about it like I really wanted to, because I wanted to wait for here. But like I'm disappointed, right? The way the ice, the roll up and everything was.
The roll up.
Ice blocks around the country.
This is literally the best rollout in hip hop history. You couldn't name a better rollout. You couldn't name a better rollout if you tried.
I mean, they're gonna give it to him because he's light skinned, right?
It was a good rollout. You said we could name a better rollout?
You could not name a better rollout than the Iceman rollout. You cannot name a better rollout of somebody renting $5 million worth of cameras and freezing the daggone CNN tower in Toronto. You can't name a better rollout.
See, I didn't even see all that happen.
He froze the seats at the Raptors game.
At the Raptors game.
Oh yeah.
His seats, the Drake seats.
Yeah, his 2 seats. He froze them for like Raptors games. Yeah. No, the rollout was crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, Jay. I got a disagreement. I thought the album was good.
The rollout had to be good because the fucking album was trash.
Like put out 40-something visual. What are y'all talking about? You know how hard it is?
Why are you saying y'all?
I will give you Iceman, but Habibi and Maid of Honor.
Habibi.
Ain't that a boy that work at 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
So all right. So look. So I I don't want to be the guy. You know what I'm saying, that's reaching. You know what I'm saying, to explain the lyrics or whatever. But do y'all know what Habibti, what it means? No. I had to look it up. So it's not a coincidence that he's singing on that whole album, because in Arabic or whatever, Habibti means like my darling, my dear, or like something along those lines. So it would make sense that all of the singing and the R&B and all of that would be on an album called Habibti.
All right,
because it has a meaning towards a female.
Molly Santana $500,000, which I think is dope.
That's
fly.
That's the girl,
she
right?
Wanted to do it for free. She wanted to do it for free. Yeah.
And that's Future. Yeah. Is that Future artist? I've heard that was Future artist. Is that true? I don't know.
I don't know.
Non-Future.
Okay. Yeah. How y'all feel about the other albums? Y'all can talk about it if y'all want to.
I haven't heard Maid of Honor. Habibti I thought was okay. It's probably not. It's not gonna control me for the summer. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely I'll go back and listen to it again.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about Sexy Red, but she didn't get the memo. And I don't think Drake told her, or he's afraid to tell her, that it's over. It's a dub. It's 14:59. And y'all know where I get down when I say that.
No,
it is 14:59 for Sexy Red.
She had a little run, a couple. I want to say in the last month or two with the whole Shawn Michaels. The Shawn Michaels.
No, that's not a run.
I mean, she had a little buzz behind that, though. You don't think so?
No,
I'm not a fan. It could be
anybody else know? Anybody else know what Flesh talking about?
Anybody else see the videos with the Shawn Michael and the dude? Everybody doing the different things.
It got Sexy Red in it.
It was the Sexy Red song.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want to roll with it? It was a social media thing. It could be over for her though. I ain't defending like saying shit.
59.
Oh, is that what you and your barber listen to? Sexy Red and shit.
Nigga, what do you and your barber listen to? Because y'all need to stop.
Not fucking Drake.
I need to listen to pull the mirror a little closer. You and your barber, you and your barber need to have real conversations.
Yo, Flesh, let me ask you this, Flesh. So what do you think was the purpose behind the 3 albums in one night? What do you think that was about? That is exactly what it was for. So he dropped the 3 albums, the 3 different projects, 3 different scans, so that he could satisfy that UMG contract and can help him get out of the contract. Why? Because he has a private investment firm that has offered him like $2 billion to invest in his music. And if he's able to go through with what he's trying to do, bro, that would completely change music.
So is it official that he's out his deal after?
I mean,
These three
that
albums?
time will tell. I don't think it's quite that simple, but that's another reason why, if you look at the Iceman rollout, he hyped up the Iceman album and didn't make mention of the other two albums, because you have to, you know what I'm saying? You want to kind of hide your hand in a situation like that, because his record company, if they really caught wind of what he was trying to do, could have blocked the albums from coming out, and then he'd be stuck. So
But how do he put
released
the albums? How can he put the albums out without their
there are ways around that. If he's working with his distributing company, and the record company might not necessarily control the music, but if he's saying, oh, this is the Iceman, this is the Iceman, this is the Iceman, and then boom, he drops all three projects,
they can't stop it before he do it.
They can't stop him before.
So you saying basically if he
this is uploading a file to a computer
right
now,
right,
but a lot of times, so we're saying basically he has the power. Every artist don't have the power to just go and upload the files and put the album out.
You're talking about the biggest artist in the world.
That's what I'm saying. So he has a different situation. Whereas
Correct.
though, even though he's saying so let's say he has the freedom to put out albums whenever he wants to, according to his paperwork and how he signed to his deal. He didn't tell him about the 3 albums so that when he did it, they wouldn't be ready they couldn't stop it. Okay, right.
And then the other thing, like I think it's ingenious that he did it that way. You know what I'm saying? I think that was smart, because again, he can't trust the record label. I think one of the things that I learned off of the album was that they made it seem like all of these lawsuits and stuff like that he was going through with UMG was about Kendrick, and come to find out, he's trying to sue to get out his deal so that he can make the biggest deal in hip hop history. So it wasn't necessarily about Kendrick. And then you realize, like, okay, when he says that UMG is pushing Not Like Us and all of these singles, it's to drop his sound scans so that the album flops, and then he's stuck in that contract and he still owes them 2 more albums. So when he peels back the curtain and you start seeing what he was going through, it makes a lot of things make sense to me.
What he said, what happened to 1 billion streams? That's what he said. Like,
right. Yeah. But and that makes sense to me, because at the end of the day, and now I'm sitting back here thinking, did what is it? USG? Is it USG?
UMG.
Universal
Music Group.
UMG might have put that out there. Oh yeah, well, he's coming at Kendrick for the pressure of him to look a certain way in our eyes as far as fans. When it really, I mean, I always knew that was a part of it, but people kept pointing to the fact that saying that it had something to do with Kendrick. I think it was always clear if you listen enough that his lawsuit was with UMG. So we kind of already knew that, but there was a lot of, oh, well, he's suing Kendrick or trying to downplay his credibility and all that as far as with the culture by saying he's suing Kendrick or how he's moving in a way. If how you moving, because we've already heard that. I've heard that it was about the record company more than it was about anything to do with Kendrick.
Yeah.
They could push that narrative to put pressure on him so that people look at him funny, as far as UMG, knowing that, all right, we're going to say we're going to push this, they behind everything. They can push everything else. I'm pretty sure they can push that, saying, or add fuel to the fire of it.
Pay for play at radio, all types of things.
Well,
when the machine is against you, there's a lot of things that they can do. And I think that's more so what the lawsuit was about, was because he was beefing with the record label. Now they're trying to put money behind, to make him look bad, or to, to affect his sales when his album drops.
Yeah, man. What is UMG going to do after Drake leaves? Right? Like,
nothing.
Especially if he gets them 2 B's,
right? Like,
if he gets them 2 B's, it's over with.
What I'm saying is, they don't have nobody after that. So, they can play the game of, oh, he didn't do this, he didn't fulfill contract. They can always play that what if game, like Flush was saying, and make it seem negative. But if you come out, oh, I'm dropping Iceman, and you hit him with 2 more, oh, I fulfilled my contract here, I did this.
They feel like they still had time. They feel like they still have time. If he's just saying Iceman, you're not thinking that he going to drop 3, and now we trying to figure out what to do. So I mean, that was smart of him. That was a genius move of him. Like, it's bigger than, it's a lot of things behind the scenes and talked about in rooms that of course we're not made aware of. People get to sell the narratives that they want to sell.
Him dropping him dropping 3 albums it's like when JB pops up in here, we be like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Shout out to JB. You ain't shot the boys out today, neither.
no, because my joint was back acting up. I do apologize to the fellas. Juice, Cool, JB, and the Discord, man. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize.
We got to get back to the Discord too, yo.
Yeah, we gotta get back to that.
We do.
Hey, everybody in the chat, make sure y'all hop on the Discord.
Indeed. So anything on the album jumps out that we should be talking about?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get to it.
Yeah. I love She Bang because it's set up for what I feel like is one of the best songs ever. And speaking of the devil,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Straight from the river.
Hey, Shell, baby, let's go. Let's go.
There we go.
He not gonna say nothing you liking, Jay.
What did
I miss?
Let me get my thought off and I'm gonna take it over to the Juice, right? So, like, Make 'Em Pay is one of the best crafted songs ever. I'm a huge.
Is that the joint with the sample?
Yeah, Denise Williams, Free.
Yeah,
If you don't know who Denise Williams is, she's famous for Free. She's famous for Silly of Me to think that she's
I knew he was gonna sing.
You goddamn right. I'm back, baby. What the fuck y'all talking about?
International.
Yeah. And then let's hear it for the boys from Footloose was also Denise Williams. People don't know, right? So I love that song from her, and then for him to do it. And he just
killed
murdered
that joint.
everybody.
He killed that joint. He killed that joint.
So many double entendres on there. Running the Wilhelmina, oh my gosh, that shit's insane.
Is that the joint where he said, I'm cutting dudes off at the knees, ain't no standing on business with me?
Yes.
He going crazy. He going crazy. Now listen, not only do we have Iceberg singing, but we had Iceberg quoting bars. So he's having a classic night today.
Oh yeah, it's a classic Iceberg night.
Classic Iceberg night.
So it's been like,
hey, that National Treasures for me, when I first heard it, I was because my wife was controlling the ox. When I heard that National Treasure, I said, hey, what's the name of this song right here? This one I got to talk about. Because that National Treasures go hard. That go crazy.
Yeah. The one I didn't like was the what's the one where he did the West Coast beat? I wasn't too fond of that one.
For real?
Yeah,
I thought that was a slap.
I wasn't too fond of that one.
I like the beginning of it. I think he should have stayed. I think he should have stayed the course with the first beat. But when it first came on, I was like, "Ooh, I thought it was a slap."
I like Whisper My Name.
Oh, we live. We out here live.
Oh,
somebody been chimed in.
Yeah.
Charlamagne, are we live? Charlamagne, we live in this hole. Yeah. Okay.
How we do it? We stay live.
Yeah, you know
that. Great. National Treasure Kill. Okay, yeah. I you know what I'm saying? I gotta come in. I had to come in for this one because I already knew we was finna get on. I had to come. I ain't been here in a while. Y'all know I'm Andrew Williams, Juice, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be on the show tonight. Brothers Talking. Happy to be back.
Yes, sir.
Hey, so the song that you said you didn't like the West Coast joint. First off, Iceman has been on repeat for me. I haven't listened to anything else.
Of course.
I've been driving hours and hours and hours, and it's on repeat. I love the album. And the other albums, by the way, that I've made a playlist. I've toggled between the two. I feel like the West Coast joint, and it's funny because I'm in California right now, was really making fun of the Kendrick record. I didn't take it as though,
hit my line.
He said, hit his line. Call him, text him.
Hit my line.
Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we. So I'm in San Bernardino right now. You close by?
That's a
little bit north.
Okay.
That's a little north.
Okay. So, but nah, we do. I need to tap into. All right, but so I feel like he was making. I think this whole album to me is to show, hey, y'all been asking for me to rap.
Right.
I'm gonna show y'all that I can still rap. I'm not gonna have a lot of features, but I'm gonna show you niggas I can really rap. So if you love rap, for me. I needed this. I needed you to come rap. He did. He actually now Joe Budden. I ain't been on Patreon in a while. Joe Budden made me go get the Patreon so I could hear what Joe had to say. So when Joe was going bananas about it, I knew. I was like, okay, bet. But they were saying that he showed flashes of the old Drake. To me, I think he showed a new and improved Drake, because I've been calling this out for a while. Remember, I think that Certified Lover Boy is a classic, and I think as far as like the rapping, he added on to that with this. I also think, I'm gonna say this in land because I got so much to say. I also think with this album though, it was to say, hey, I'm gonna show y'all a few things. I'm not just gonna show y'all that I can rap. I'm going to give every demographic something that they can vibe to, and I'm going to give the best I can give of it. I'm going to give the best that I can give of each of these. And since you're talking about the big three, I'm going to give y'all 3 records, and I'm just Big Him. Y'all going to be listening. All the talk's going to be about me and the different records that I have. And so I think on Iceman, to me, the reason why I think that's like the biggest lead of it all, because I'm gonna out rap y'all and I'm gonna address everything that I need to address. Yeah, so I'm pleased. Yeah.
MBNY every once in a while, bro. There you go. Yeah. Listen, though. First it was the locks last week. I subscribe to the JB.
Yeah,
podcast.
We huge Button fans in this podcast, and
right, like,
we don't take no JB slander around here.
He's saying them.
It's literally the only podcast I listen to outside of mine.
Is that's my man though. I love you. I got love for you, Cannon, but that's the second time with you, man.
Bruh said them clips was gonna be on Twitter.
Anyway,
right. No, you sometimes you listen to the whole episode though, because you know
it's 3 hours and 21 minutes and like 12 seconds, and
you know how them clips break down sometime though.
Yeah.
But no, I gotta give it to you. I do feel like I was one of those guys who enjoy. I'm a bar guy, so I want to hear him really rap. So when he jump in that bag and get to what he got to, and like I said, he was sharing a lot of information. He was being vulnerable outside of the women. I think he's more vulnerable with the women than he is himself. He showed like, yo, I got some growing up to do. Like when he's talking about 40, was looking at me like a certain way, you know, all that. Like, I really was feeling that, and that's all. And that's what I wanted. We talked about it last week, Dre. I was like, yeah, I just want to. At 40 years old, 38, 39 years old, bro, I want to hear something more than just, you know, the party or the, you know.
But like retrospect and introspective, and he's had 2 years to do this. Like people were getting on him because, like he said, my father got cancer, I got more stuff to worry about. And then Dennis get on there like, I'm in remission. Oh, Drake lying about it.
No, that's just those are the people who looking for a reason to feel some kind of way about something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
said something too.
20 years ago.
He didn't say you was at my 38th birthday party, bitch. Like he just said when you was at my birthday party when I was.
Yeah, he been talking about how he was.
That's so weird. Like you ain't had to say nothing, man.
How he made, you know? Is that what it was?
Absolutely.
Yeah, she was clout chasing,
absolutely, because she didn't have to say nothing.
Right. I don't know. I do feel like Drake is
not a lie. If you was there, you know
I do feel like Drake is the second biggest name dropper in rap.
Who's the first biggest name dropper?
Who's the number one?
The Game.
Oh,
he says everybody. No, Drake drop women names. He's a little out of control with it. He's a little out of control with that.
I mean, when you live the life he's lived, you know what I'm saying? I don't know that.
What women name did he drop
in history?
No, I mean Rihanna, Serena, like
Melissa Ford couldn't get in the Honda Accord. You know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't talking about Game. I'm talking about I ain't talking about Game. He's referred to an extent where as though people have been able to figure out what woman he's talked about.
Yeah,
a lot with.
I mean, but that's his life,
right?
I know if I'm
hold on.
He said he pulled up on Solana show.
Oh, hold on. We play it though, right?
Yeah.
We from that era.
Yeah.
You don't go telling everybody about everything.
Nah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, but when they know it,
ain't nothing to think about, nigga, because you don't. You might tell me. We might when we was outside. It wasn't your girl.
I moved.
And it wasn't your girl.
It don't bother me, right?
You said what?
I move different, so like it don't bother me. Like I don't hear him dropping and saying names like I hear Game. That
Right.
I wouldn't put them in the same level.
No,
No.
I said he's second as far as the name dropping. I didn't say he was on the same level.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think he's second. And I'll have to do some scholarly research, but I don't think
So how you gonna say you wouldn't think he was second without doing your research?
I said
Oh,
I don't.
man,
What
y'all
I
are
said
great.
was I don't think he's second. That's an opinion,
But you said you would have to do some research, right?
right?
So let me
To
so you
make
should
sure
say
that
Right.
opinion is accurate.
exactly.
Yeah, that's all
Don't
he's
go
saying. He just
That's all I'm
he
saying.
got to back. He got to make sure he not tripping.
Dre, you team flush. He got Jay. He got Jay for the shit. No, Dre, you on my side. What are we doing?
My bad. Look,
What are
Juice was here, so you know the numbers was a little different.
Right. No, I'm just like I think it's been noted. Not every time. No, it's not like Game is. Game is saying that Game ain't creative
Game
enough.
is disrespectful.
No,
I
listen,
don't feel like
Drake-
Drake is ever really
And you
disrespectful.
gonna make me
No,
goddamn
listen,
gonna go to my
Game
Google.
ain't creative enough to say it.
Yeah.
Drake says it in a way where as though those who know. It's just become so evident where as though you can look it up and see where he said about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't go looking for it, but I've seen it before. Like, and I was like, damn, well, he really did.
But
say-
Game be in
refer to a lot of-
interviews talking about it and dropping names, and he does it everywhere. Whereas Drake might do it in a song, but Drake not in interviews talking about all
Right.
of these people.
Right.
Yeah.
Indeed. So you
I mean,
said, go ahead, Juice.
I will say this too. We got to keep it P. No, we not kissing and telling. I don't kiss and tell. But let's be honest. These are some trophies. Like I think when it's like, hey, if I was just screwing regular girls, there's no need to talk about y'all regular women. But I mean, Cherokee and Sky Black. When he said that, I was like, what? Like even that whole concept. I'm like, wow.
But no, hold on.
That
Juice.
is something to talk about.
If we keeping the player, right?
We are.
If we keeping the player, when we was broke and we had Chanelo's money, we was still doing what we do. So when we get bread, this ain't. It seemed more like a thing where as though you're new to this. That's why it's in the bars like that.
Well, I think he is new to this, but isn't it a lot more fun to know that I'm Drake and I've screwed these women?
No,
Like,
hold on. What Drake say
it's-
on? Hold on. What Drake say on Stay Scheming?
What did he say?
What do you say on Stay Scheming, yo? It's always something when you oh my goodness, yo. But he was talking to the girl though. No, nobody knows.
Okay.
I
Hold
can't
on.
think of the bar.
I ended up having to charge my headset. I'm still listening.
I can't think of the bar though. Go ahead, Juice.
I'm just saying. I don't know. Like you know what? Y'all can say I'm glazing. I'm just giving Drake listen, dog. It's his year. He wants to tell on the hoes. He could tell on the hoes. He's giving me everything that I wanted. Right now I'm a stan. I'm a Drake stan. I'm catching a lot of flack online. You know what I'm saying? Trig called me a dick gobbler, man. That hurt my feelings.
Did he?
Yeah, Trig
Trig
called
said
me.
that?
He will occasionally pop up. Trig will occasionally pop up in my comments when he definitely disagrees. He will, if he vehemently disagrees against something. So then he's like, "But you're a dick gobbler." And like Drake has brought, like, I feel like Drake. All my friends are turning against me except for y'all. This OVO right here.
No, this ain't OVO. This ain't OVO.
Yeah, ain't nobody.
It is Drew.
This for me it is because everybody else.
Drew,
I'm getting phone calls, niggas saying I'm acting light skinned. I'm like, bro, I just like the album.
very much so.
Hold on. This is what he
Hey,
said. He
Nice
said,
OVO.
Shorty want to tell me secrets about a rap nigga. I tell that bitch it's more attractive when you hold it down. It's more attractive, Drake, when you hold it down, Drake. It's more attractive when you hold it down.
So here's my preliminary research, right? You
Okay.
want to know who's number one on the list?
Oh,
Lil Wayne.
really?
Name
Lil
dropping?
Wayne, Drake, Eminem, Jay-Z, Kanye West.
It's something wrong with that list of the game ain't number. Game is sit back here and be like, me
I'm
and
looking
Yayo
at
was doing
15
this.
names and I don't see the game on there.
Well, I don't think maybe what list is that?
I said women. I didn't say.
I'm just
no,
wondering.
it's worse when you say a bunch of men name. Oh,
Yeah, that's even. Yeah,
which
that's
worse?
bad.
When you say more women name, more men name.
It depends.
They don't do
Jay acting
Cameron
like
is
Charlamagne.
8, Snoop is
Don't you ever
9,
put me in
50
a
is 10,
disrespectful term with Charlamagne.
Future's 12, Rick Ross is 13, Nicki Minaj is 14, LL Cool J is 15.
Okay, well, Game say a lot of nigga names.
Yeah, he be name dropping.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He be name dropping a lot.
Game is that cousin that you don't want to come to your grandma's house because he gonna get into a fight and like the whole party just be ended.
Facts.
He one of them type niggas, dog.
Juice,
Breaking grandma table. Yeah.
Yeah. What you say, Jay?
Habibi was trash, and so was Maid of Honor.
Why you say Habibi? It's Habibity.
Habibti.
Jay.
No, why the fuck the name of Jay?
Are you?
Oh, he had a rant. You missed the.
That's what's up.
You missed the rant.
You got a Juneteenth shirt on, Jay. That's what's up. I like that.
No. I got my Juneteenth shirt. This is Black Excellence. But
you can all you see is the lens though. You know.
His nigga got a Kwanzaa shirt on. Listen.
Kwanzaa shirt in May is insane.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Over the CK, it looked like a seatbelt.
Yeah, listen. I just want to see both of Jay's shoulders one day. That's all.
Hey, pause.
Can we be real? Habibti is the correct name, right?
Yeah, correct.
Habibti, yep.
That is a great R&B selection for the summer, dog. If you don't think so, the dog, I like
the summer is saved. He dropped 3 albums. Dog. The summer is saved.
That's what it's going at.
We can't see you.
Disappeared? Yeah, that's what he did. He disappeared.
Yeah, he trying to show
he got trash can.
I don't know about all that though.
I bring props.
I don't know about all that.
Jay, is your headphones on your ears?
They're on the side of his head. That nigga.
Oh,
it's on his hairline. That's what it is. That barber do right now.
Why is Jay headphones so high up on his head?
I get like my ears been ringing all day, so I can still hear. But yeah,
that barber did him greasy. That's what happened.
I got a barber.
Mr. Sam.
My barber been cutting hair for more than 10 years. You can't say that,
nigga. Your barber cut hair. Your barber cut hair for 100 years, Mr. Samuel.
You can't say that,
Mr. Samuel. You gotta take your shoes off when you walk in the barbershop, nigga. That shit is weird.
Your barber grew up with a remote with TV.
Barefoot in the barbershop?
They don't got no TVs in the barbershop, no AC, just 4 fans.
So Neef, you don't feel that what I said was accurate about
what I did, I'm being honest. When I listened to the other 2 albums, I started each song. I didn't feel like it was something I wanted to listen to, so I skipped them. So I'm not gonna sit back and say I gave it a fair shot. I'm not gonna say. I mean, I didn't give it. No, I couldn't do that with my friend.
The Iceman probably get. I think.
I love Iceman.
I know you.
I love Iceman.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna say Neef is a connoisseur of rap, so people in your demographic, Iceman feeds that. Yeah. But you may. I like jams. I'm all. As y'all know, I have a different.
The thing that I did say too early on was that I was glad that he put all of those songs on one album, so I could just listen to all that and I ain't gotta go through trying to find what's for me. He had what's for me right there. I think that was genius.
Yeah.
Just how do you feel about the whole him getting out his deal possibility and all the things that's going around the 3 album drops and all that?
So I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that Drake is I think he's aiming towards a different place in the music industry. The music industry is changing. Record label, we all know this. The music industry hasn't done that well. And honestly, I didn't even think about it like that because we got to look at media, right? Everything's about content creation and podcasts. Like if you think about it as in terms of media, everybody's more focused on that. Music has been more secondary. We've never seen a time like that. So for him to come back and make this impact, that makes a lot of sense. I think it's a smart move. Now, the rumor of a billionaire investor, making a bid for him, and it possibly being a company like Stake, that is interesting. I think that definitely changes the music game because now music becomes a part of a brand, and that means that companies could fund artists that they feel like can garner listeners and then put that a part of their brand, because right now gambling is a big thing.
Let me ask you something. Do you think that him possibly getting in a situation with the company, he still gets the freedom to do whatever he wants to do musically?
Oh, of course.
I think he gets more freedom.
More freedom.
Yeah.
I think he gets more freedom.
Seismic shift that will change the music. We're not talking about second tier, third tier, fourth tier acts going to which
have we not seen
the biggest artists in the world.
And we're talking about the biggest artists in the world completely sidestepping major record labels. Like
But-
this move that he's trying to do, completely, he would be moving completely outside of the box that traditional record labels put you in.
Let me ask you this: do y'all think that maybe dealing with a company that not familiar with the record industry?
You're thinking about it the wrong way. What the
I'm
fuck
just
you mean?
asking. I'm not thinking about it. Nothing. I'm asking the question.
What do you mean the record industry? What's the record industry?
I'm just saying.
No.
Just like, hold on. Perfect
I
example.
heard what you said, but you're about to give me a 1995 thought.
How about your 1995
because
thought?
you're saying a company is not familiar with the record industry.
What I'm saying is when you put something on something, you put just like perfect example, when you put inside the NBA off of TNT and put it on ESPN and they didn't know how to deal with it.
That's not the same thing.
I don't think that's the same thing.
Not even
I
close.
think at the
No,
end of
because
the
I-
day,
this is what I'm
at the
saying.
end of the day, Drake is gonna sell himself. Drake, all we need you to do is go in there and make the music. How much you need for the studio? All right,
Let me
go
ask
in
you
there and
this.
make the
Okay,
music.
you say that. Then why didn't, without the backing of the record label, some of the singles that he put out in between Not Like Us and currently before this album dropped weren't necessarily successful without the backing of a record company, right?
Why do you think the record company is backing them now?
I don't know if they are. What I'm saying is those
So
songs.
your point is non-valid. You don't know if
point non-violent.
because you don't know if they were promoting him then, and you don't know if they were promoting him now. But there's a
From
difference.
what all I know is what he says.
There's a difference between having good music and not, right? Or not being.
So was it
inspired
not
by
good music?
Okay,
so
I can-
Good music.
Here's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Though.
think it was good music.
Independent
I actually have
artists,
it.
independent artists have been moving in the industry for a very long time. What Drake is attempting to do, though, Drake is the biggest artist ever to attempt to make this kind of transition. And the transition that he's making is not to a Koch Records. He's making a transition where he's completely removing the major record label completely out of the equation. And that's what they don't want him to do. They
Right.
I know
don't
what
want
he
him to
said.
completely
And with that being
move them out of
said,
the way.
a company that's not familiar with the record industry,
You're going back to again. That's your 96 point.
how is that 96, nigga? What are you talking about?
You're talking
That
about
happens with companies all the time.
No, it does not.
You're talking about the advertisement. You're talking about the advertising
Right,
and the
what are you
pushing
talking
the
about?
single.
It's a reason.
That's
It's
the stuff that you're talking
things
about?
that record companies do.
What do they do? That's what I'm asking you.
I'm not sure, but that don't mean
That's
every
my
business
point.
do every bit. That's just like a fucking. Just like
I get what
perfect
you're
example.
saying.
Hold on, something different, right?
Yeah.
A guy who makes money in whatever he makes buys an NBA team. Just because I can do that, don't mean I can do this.
It does.
Where?
What does he have to do with the NBA team? If I bought
I
the
know.
Lakers, if I bought the Los Angeles Lakers today, what do I have to know about basketball?
All you gotta do
You
is
have to
not
have
fuck it
people in
up.
place.
That's not, bro.
All you
If
gotta do is
I
not fuck
buy
it
the
up.
Los Angeles Lakers today, I bought the team. What does Terrell Morrell have to know about basketball?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. The Lakers are going to be the Lakers today, tomorrow, next year, 15 years from
That
now.
happens all the time.
You bought up basketball.
Okay, so every
just
time,
gave you an
every
example.
time, every time somebody has bought a sports team, they've been successful because they've been successful in other aspects of life.
I'm
Yes.
telling you that they've been successful because of the goddamn market share of
I'll
all
give
the teams in the
I'll give you one
NBA,
example.
regardless of
Magic
what you
Johnson.
win.
Magic Johnson don't know shit about
Listen, bro,
moves.
I'm not saying that
Hold on.
I'm saying, is it possible that it happens? Are there other instances where somebody's successful in one place, don't transfer to being
Let
successful
me
in another?
let me throw a little reason so I can answer actually these questions pretty well. So Drake's issue was that Not Like Us, which I had people say this, got a unusual push. So bot traffic, that they were seemingly preventing his records from going out the way they should. Then remember he did the Pac thing. They moved that. Like there were certain things he felt like were blockades to him getting his singles out the way Kendrick did. Kendrick was like in such a rotation and such a promotion that they were able to out promote Drake and make it a bigger event. Now I don't think that was single-handedly the only reason, but that was a part of it, right? And then in terms of like independence, you do have a lot of independent music guys, but you got to think the way music is made is totally different from the past. Everything's in the box. So I could get a guy right now to come in here, engineer. He can mix and master here. We can distribute from here, everything from a click of a button. So because of the streamline changing, you can now have your own team, 40 and all of them. They know how to do that. They know how to actually go right to Apple. You can go right to Spotify. You can go right to these DSPs and put your music up, as well as set your own shit up. So essentially, Drake could come up with his own little division under a company that's willing to pay, that has a lot of money, that can put him in all those places. So all that prevention that he might have saw with, like, let's say UMG, he wouldn't see that with Stakes. They could be like, you know what? We're going to make sure you're in rotation. We're going to make sure you get billboards. We're going to make sure you're in arenas. We're going to make sure that you're in competition and there's no stunt to you, because it matters to us. So you actually can go to a company that knows absolutely nothing about music. They believe in your brand and leave it up to that artist that has the information
around you. You need music people
right
around you to make it work.
So yeah. So
all right. So
that's
when I
what he
tapped into when I tapped into the other stuff, okay. Let's say Not Like Us. Drake felt how he felt about Not Like Us, right?
Right.
He felt
Which I do believe that.
He felt how he felt about UMG, right?
Right.
Wouldn't the first step be to, even before I make this move, if I got to do this myself, have people around me, like you're talking about, like 40, so that we can make this move without them? Because we might have to do that.
I don't think he attempts to make this move if that's not already in place.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about when we got the music in between Not Like Us and this album right here.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? In that time, you don't think he put people around him when he seen that he wasn't feeling how the label moving? Like you're talking about.
I think he's always had those people around him.
I'm just saying, why didn't it work? Why
the music didn't work? That's what
so the music.
So you think
they weren't in control of the music
versus the music? I don't think what you're saying.
So you think all he needs is the music?
Yeah.
It's always about the music.
So let me ask you. Do you think they're support? You think UMG is supporting this album?
I don't give a fuck about UMG.
I'm asking.
No. So listen, when he went, okay. So the lawsuit. Let's talk about this. This is why this lawsuit is very important. And I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on. I almost believe this was calculated to some degree, because if you go back and listen to Drake's albums, if you kind of just look at it all as one story, he's kind of predicting this the entire time. He gets up to there's a certain point of his records where he's predicting people coming against him. So in this lawsuit, I believe that this is a result of that he's able to get some things because he was able to prove some things. And so because of that lawsuit, I think he was able to put these albums out in this magnitude and be up in some type of renegotiation situation. I don't know everything about this lawsuit, but I know enough about it that one of the results of it was how he was able to put these projects out. So that was something that came out of it. And he kind of, if you listen to the album, he's mentioning that. Like, hey, there are things that went on that's done. Y'all thinking I lost, but there are things that went on behind closed doors that made this very much so possible.
I'm also question.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
This is great music, right? These 3 albums you consider to be great music, right? Let me ask you, Juice, because you haven't said the music that he put out in between Not Like Us and this album. How did you feel about those songs?
So you're talking about the little singles?
Yeah, stuff that he put out in between that Rel's saying is not, that wasn't necessarily catching.
I thought it was good. I thought it was good, but I just thought it was residual stuff from the spirit of the stuff that he had already been in, like Her Loss and all that. Like it was just in that spirit. It wasn't this, of course not, but I think it was pretty decent. We also got to remember he was coming off of a tour. Like when all this happens, he's coming off of a tour from some records he did. So I don't think he was fully engaged, but I thought they were pretty decent.
You said, what's my point? My point is, I'm wondering what he thought of the music, because you're saying that the music that he put out in between didn't hit, right? Why would he put out something that didn't hit? He must have felt like it was going to hit, right?
Well, I'm
asking, bro. I'm really asking, bro.
Okay, go ahead.
What?
You said that the music that he put out in between.
Yeah, so let me go ahead and reference this and say I don't think that every song Drake has ever put out has been a hit. I'll say that. Right. So what I'm saying to you is that he put out songs that didn't hit. Like that's just super simple. And I think that has zero to do with what UMG is doing or not doing.
No, I'm just why would he put out something that he felt like?
Because you hope it's going to hit with everything you put out.
But none of them hit, right?
No, what did I miss was a good song. But you keep saying none of them. We're not talking about 15 songs, bro.
It wasn't like 15 songs.
Fuck no.
Every-
Six
that came out-
maybe at best.
7.
You also got to look at this
6
too.
or 7.
Yeah.
Drake has a unique way of testing music, so it's like a comedian, right?
Right. 'Cause
Comedians go test.
So it would be
go ahead,
it would be
I'm sorry.
more than 6 or 7 as far as the testing thing, right?
When?
No,
How many
Yeah,
songs?
It was
ain't
a
been
bunch
that
of
many.
snippets, or
No,
is it real?
no.
Snippets don't count as songs.
Because I thought it was national. The ones that stuck out to me was always "What Did I Miss," and then because I was anticipating, and then eventually "National Treasure." So I kind of felt like, okay, I heard it. I was like, I hear what this nigga doing, dog. You can kind of tell when somebody putting something together, and he kind of just build this anticipation. But testing music is something that artists do. You want to test it and see. It's just like clips. Okay, y'all know this. Like we're doing the show. You have a bunch of clips that go out. Every clip ain't gonna hit. I got hits. I got clips that's 34 views. I got the rodeo clip. That shit did 500,000 views.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like then I have a view that might be 20,000, 3. You don't know what the people are gonna go to. You in order to have something hit every time, you gotta have that shit down to a science. So I just think in this point, I think what he did was and he might have been testing for 3 albums. Like, okay, this might work over here. I know National Treasure. What Did I Miss? That's gonna be Iceman. Okay, these other little bullshit. That's gonna go on Maid of Honor.
Right.
Okay, this right here, this kind of what they feeling, and then you craft it. The dude is really. I'm gonna tell you something else. He proved he's really an artist.
Right. Now, what kind of where my head is in this whole situation is more of a thing, because it's almost like we're saying that was being said in this moment right here in this conversations we've been talking about, the possible move on is that it automatically just means success when he does this move.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I believe that.
And that's why I'm asking about the music, because I'm asking about the music that's been put out, because it's like, all right, he can, like, it's just like a thing like, oh, he could just leave. I'm not saying that he can't be successful. I think there's a possibility he can be successful. I think it's just being said like automatically, this is just going to work. It's been times where
you also got to think licensing too.
It's just going to work.
Say it again.
That's what I'm saying. Automatically, it's just going to work. That's
You're saying that.
I'm 100% saying that. So the only reason why people go to record labels today is because they lack funding. The only reason why you don't own your car is because you don't have the cash. So you go to a bank and you goddamn get a loan. Right. The only reason why you don't own your house outright is because you go to a bank and get the money for it, and then they own you, and then they check on all this interest on there. So that's how the music industry works. The only people that think the music industry still needs the music industry is the music industry. Artists don't need it.
You have independent artists because they have artists don't need it. You have anybody else.
Listen, and what I'm not back here saying what y'all saying is impossible.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
but it ain't. I don't think it's as guaranteed as it's being said either. That's all.
100%.
Neef, I think the part that you're Neef, I think the part that you're missing out on, and the reason why you feel that way is because you're not looking at who we're talking about. We're talking about Drake. We're talking about the biggest artist around right now.
And that's why
we're not talking about ASAP Ferg. We're not talking about, you know what I'm saying, ASAP Rocky. We're talking about Drake, who's the biggest artist in the world.
That's why the questions I asked. I said the joints that didn't hit necessarily. You might
but you're conflating the industry with the music not hitting, and I don't think those two things are harmonious in every situation. I don't think that the songs failed because because UMG didn't do something or they didn't push a button. The songs weren't good.
Right. So if you don't have that's like a filter. If I write a verse, right?
Yeah.
I wrote a verse before, and Juice and Brother Ben, I wrote a hook before, right? Wrote a hook to a beat.
Yeah.
And they told me, yo, the hook don't go with the beat.
Right.
As the artist, I felt like it did.
So what?
But the people around me who got more information,
right?
Where Juice done been around, he done made beats.
Yeah.
They sit back here and say to you, yo, nah, this
but that ain't the record label.
Right, but if you got the control, I'm just saying, if you got the control of just being able to do whatever.
No, because the record label will
sometimes all the time the freedom and not having the ears don't always work.
No,
it can work.
But what you're talking about is not the record label.
That's what I'm saying.
The record label's not doing
that. That's why I referred to the team, having a team around you like 40. Didn't I say these things?
But he's been doing, but he's had a team around him for 20 years.
When you put out garbage, who's responsible for that?
The record label,
you as the artist.
The record label's gonna take that album. They're gonna say, okay, we want to see we want to see you play Flush Man's the Nicest as your first single.
Y'all keep missing the point when y'all keep bringing up the record label. You're saying the record label, and all the record label wants you to do is to make your car note. They want you to make your mortgage payment. They're trying to recoup. They don't give a fuck about nothing else.
You know
they
what?
were wrong.
You know what?
They're wrong. You know who else they were wrong about? They were wrong about Ja Rule when they told Ja and Irv, hey, this nigga singing is not going to fucking work. Do it yourself. And they went out there and did it themselves.
I'm just
They
saying.
told the same thing to Jay-Z.
You live in this space, dog.
They
You the
said
same
Jay-Z
boy.
would
You the
work.
same boy who told me, yo, inside the NBA, gonna work on ESPN. It's gonna be perfect. And it didn't.
You're not. Bro.
I'm just saying, you be matter of fact about some shit, and it don't always be that way.
So when I said it was going to work, that was me based on the premise that it would be the same show. But yes, somebody who's on 3 or 4 times a week, when you put them on twice in the rest of the year, of course it wouldn't work.
You are so listen. You are it's matter of fact. It's cemented, and it don't always be that.
You're missing the point to what I'm saying.
I got the point. I hear what you say.
You don't. So when they
I
say,
do.
So tell me what I'm saying. Since you got the point,
nigga, I heard what you said. Nigga, I'm not repeating because you want me to repeat it. Nigga, I said I heard it.
Hey,
I do know, nigga.
What he drinking in that cup? He got something in that cup.
What I'm drinking.
That's that Jamie. That's that Jamie.
He be matter of fact with shit. Oh yeah, yo, it's going. You be like that. It be like it's going to work.
I'm telling you why I said it was going to work.
I'm just saying, is it not possible? I said, is it not possible?
No, what I said, NBA inside the NBA was going to work because what they said originally was we are moving it from TNT to we're moving it to ESPN. And I said, what you want to? I'll let you talk.
I didn't even say nothing, nigga. I didn't even say a word.
You had your mouth.
Did I say something though?
You had your mouth.
You fucking stop. Fuck, nigga.
Fuck out of here.
Flush, man, good question. You think Magic Johnson is successful as a baseball owner?
Nigga, I guess. Nigga, I don't think nothing about Magic Johnson as a fucking man. So everything Magic touch, I work. I guess. I'm pretty sure some things Magic touch that didn't work.
I'm just saying,
like some pussy. No, let me stop. Let me stop.
That was awesome.
That was terrible.
No, that was amazing. That was
I'm just saying. And I listen. I believe that what y'all saying is true. But I'm also throwing out there: is it possible that it's not? And it's just like, no, there's no way.
No,
this ain't going to work.
It's not possible.
Okay, you also got to look at it like this too, right?
Cool. When it don't work though,
but look,
what don't work?
I'm pulling out the record receipts, nigga.
What they say? What they say? Broken clock is right twice a day or some shit like that.
Yeah.
What you talking about, bro?
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
You talking about bro then?
I didn't say no name.
Okay, but look at it like this. So let's look at like network TV, right? So let's look at us, for instance. Let's just say we're considered news. We're considered, this is something like that this was a show that would have got normally picked up on ESPN or something like that, right? But we have cut all of that out. We are doing this and we can streamline this in such a way that it's cheaper. So because things have gone down, we don't really have to make as much money. Drake doesn't have to, with a company that just wants his brand and him to do stuff, they don't have to pay as many bills. They don't have to have this big office. They don't have to pay all these people.
Ain't broke up as much. I got you.
Right. So it's going to be small. So it's almost like
if he's not as successful, he still can make more money.
Right. He's still,
I'm with all that. I'm just saying, when you give your thing to another company, I hope it works. And is it possible it works? Yes. Why is
yet to say what is he giving to them or what is he getting from UMG? You haven't even threw something out there in the ether of what you think he's getting from UMG.
What a record company does?
What is he getting from UMG?
Whatever UMG, listen. Whatever UMG did, whatever UMG did to not like us. Whatever UMG did to not like us.
Right?
Huh?
Bot farms.
Maybe that's it. If that's it, whatever it is, I'm just saying.
So this is Drake's comeback from Kendrick killing him to drop 3 albums. Because he killed
thing is, niggas act like it's impossible for some shit to happen, and I'm questioning that. I'm questioning that it's not possible at all.
Okay. So let me say this. Let's juxtapose what he just said with what Jay just said. And Jay, I usually like you, but you're on a lot of slander right now, so we're not gonna be friends. So let's look at what happened. This battle, Drake lost the battle. We can all agree that he lost the battle, right? Okay, so Drake lost the battle, and one might have thought he's not going to be able to come back from this battle and have everybody you know what I'm saying, missing him and loving his music. Man, people started begging for Drake to come back because everything was so trash in music. And he came back and look at this awesome performance he's put on. So I don't think we can count somebody out like that. Like that, if anything, this would have been the time for him to take a major hit. Because everybody was saying that wah pedal bar. He's right. It was number one. He's telling you it went that way. And he was still able to come back. And we're seemingly forgetting that. Because we're not who's jamming GNX right now? Who's jamming They Not Like Us? Nobody's
Not even
jamming
my
that shit.
Serato.
Dog. I'm not gonna name you, but you called my phone. You was on Facebook saying a lot of things, but you got on Facebook. You called my phone and said, I don't jam Kendrick every day. And you was one of the main ones. I hope this is a clip because you was one of the main. I'll make it a clip. You was one of the main ones talking that shit in my comments. And then you said, hey, I don't listen to
talking
Kendrick.
to somebody that's out
I'm
there?
talking about
Yeah,
I'm talking to
yeah,
somebody out
Somebody
there.
out there in the world. Somebody in the world.
I'm talking to somebody out in that comment section that's gonna see this, and they called me and was like, "Hey, I don't listen to Kendrick every day, and they've been listening to a lot of Drake lately." And they was one of the ones who, to this day, gets on me, and I'm light skinned, and I be in my feelings, and I blah blah blah. And but offline, it was like, "Hey, I don't listen to Kendrick every day." So I mean, it's like
They
let's
behind
be
the scenes
real.
clapping, please.
Are you talking about me?
Man, no, dog. Not
Does it
this
sound
is
like
somebody.
somebody would say to you?
This is somebody out in TV land. This is somebody who you. Okay, so if y'all don't know, I cause a ruckus everywhere. So people are always
Really?
in my comments.
We
No,
didn't
you
know that.
We have
no, Juice.
Yeah, everybody's talking, but it's I've had a hit put on my life. So all kinds of things have be said about me. So but when it comes to Drake, for some reason, I mean they really get on to me, dog. They just cannot stand
This
it.
should have been a two album. I mean a two disc set, and you would have called it one side over and the back side rated. That's what it was.
This
Over
guy right
fucking
here.
rated.
All right,
See,
so
Juice, you ain't been
Look.
around in a minute. So what Jay does is called rage baiting, right? So he throws some
Yes.
shit out there and he
Yeah.
just try to get you worked
oh yeah,
up.
he's a
He
habitual
rage,
line stepper.
he rage
I like
baiting
how you
right
did that
now.
because
Don't
the
even.
name of the song, the
It's
name of
all
the
right.
album is called Habitual because it's habitually.
I mean, Jay has kind of been
Oh.
on this for a while though. Like
yeah, he's been for years.
he's been on this for This is like not new. This is something that he likes to do.
All right,
And
let's
I
keep
don't
it.
understand.
Let's keep it in that situation, but take it a little somewhere else real quick. Rick Ross.
Mhm.
Rick Ross is first. Rick Ross went from Rick Ross. He did the verses, right? Then I think when he was talking to Ebro, he came out and said, "I ain't got a problem with Drake, and you know, do your thing. It's for somebody, maybe for the culture or something. Maybe he said something. Maybe he didn't say that though.
He did.
I ain't got a
He
problem
said
with Lil Dude.
Right.
Lil Dude came, Cash Money was in Miami, and I let Lil Dude do his thing out there. That's the word.
Right. So then when the album dropped, he went back to dissing Drake. And so Rick Ross has been real busy with dissing Drake, dissing Rory and Maul, who might be bigger Drake fans than Juice, and that's saying something. And he even dissing I don't even know how Biggs got involved.
Easy, because he's Maul's brother.
Yeah.
Right, but he cool with him and Jay in a good space right now?
Who?
Biggs.
That
Yeah.
you just jumping all over the
What
top.
does that got to do
No,
with
I'm not jumping on. I'm asking you a question because you said
Wait, that's his real brother. That's his real brother.
that's
Yes.
all real brother. Yeah,
Real
and,
brother.
and hip hop is really their brother too.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Biggs and Maul are brothers.
Right.
Biggs, Maul, hip
And
hop
hip-hop.
are brothers.
Yeah.
Biggs' brother was Biggs' brother. Used to be Dame and Biggs' brother, who was hip hop's brother,
Yeah.
who's also Maul's brother, who's No ID's friend.
Yeah.
Goddamn,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Today years old,
Yeah.
right? Boom.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
hold you though, but to me, I really hate to see. I look at it all as promotional. I look at it all as he got a book coming out and he got an album dropping in a couple weeks, and that's why this is all happening. And I don't think it's cool or G or nothing. That's the game people play. So I don't even take really how he
Ross
went
got an album coming?
June
Yeah.
12th, I think.
Mhm.
So I don't like how it went from saying that and then now you back reading the comments dissing homie. I mean, if you don't like him, you don't like him. Cool,
Well,
whatever.
it's easy. You make it seem like there are no Ross bars on the album. That's
Right.
it. You immediately got to jump back on your fuck.
I don't
him.
know.
What do you mean?
then I wouldn't have been so quick.
There's Ross bars on the album.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. All right, so you saying the issue is the issue. Week before it come out, Ross say, I ain't got no problem with homie. He can do his thing.
Correct.
And then because he hear the bars, he can go. He can switch up.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
exactly
that's sucker shit.
There was
That's
some hard
called
bars.
that's
You
called
should have
hip-hop.
Aiden Ross.
That's called hip hop.
No. Listen, I wouldn't have jumped out there and said let him do his thing without hearing the album. But once you sit back here and say, once you make that speech you made,
that was a hard bar.
once you make that speech you made, how can you go back to dissing?
Okay, let's talk about Rick Ross for a minute. Hey,
Okay.
you're getting old. Stop putting Beijing in your beard. It looks weird. Just on.
Then he shaved this part.
Yeah.
So it's like all black, and then this part right here just bald and ashy.
Just
wait, he don't Ross don't got the
flavor.
He don't got the soul.
Is that what it's called?
He don't got the soul patch.
Yeah.
Oh,
just on Wingstop. Just be a good businessman.
Don't worry about it.
You said what happened, Jay? Jay,
What'd you say, Jay?
I said Deep ain't got one even, so it don't matter.
Nigga, I do. You goofy ass nigga. You don't got a fucking spot. You don't got a spot around this motherfucker. Like, you don't know what this skin look like. What do this skin look like, Jay?
Pause. Time out. Pause.
This shit probably light skin. All that light skin hate, nigga. This shit probably lighter than the motherfucker. And let's not forget that butt chin, nigga. Let's not get you talking about. And I do have one, nigga. Looking all in my
don't forget the butt chin is crazy.
Yeah,
nigga, we don't know what this skin look like right here, nigga. This shit is crazy.
That nigga said Andrew got a cartoon voice. Looney Tunes.
Yeah, dog. Listen,
Go ahead,
whether you diss me, first of all, you can't diss me if you ever big me up. And once you big me up, you can't go back to dissing me. That shit is weird, Ross. That shit is weird. I know you're trying to sell your book, sell your album.
No, he look goofy in the light and in the dark. It look goofy as shit.
Yeah.
Like he got mad because Maul said whatever they said on the Roy and Maul podcast. Then he went to go attack Biggs, and everybody speculating who reached out to him. I think it was Hov. I think it was Hov who reached out to him and said, "Yo."
How did he even know what that Rory and Maul said on their pod?
Yo,
Like
who
the fuck is
watches
watching
Rory
Rory
and
and
Maul?
Maul? How did that end up on his algorithm?
Well,
listen, I'm
Rory
on
and Maul do
YouTube
have
every
clips
day.
that go out.
I'm on YouTube, social media. I'm on Netflix. Rory and Maul ain't never made it to my algorithm. So how are they in Ross's algorithm?
Nah, when Roy said some
need an
shit
algorithm
back in
reset.
2010, they started
Yeah.
popping up. All that some tweets he
man.
had from some years ago popped up, and we started seeing
He
Rory.
did his apology and whatnot, and I think Rel might be right of who reached out to him to patch shit up.
Probably.
They both like some goofy ass sucker ass. They easy targets too.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Low hanging fruit.
Ross numbers from on this next album is gonna pass Drake's.
Nah, Jay.
You think Rick Ross about to outstream Drake?
Ross album. What
No,
I'm
Jay.
telling you now, Ross album, at least Iceman is gonna pass Iceman because
No,
they're
it's
gonna
not,
want to
Jay.
see what it sounds like.
Hey, clip this up. Clip this up. Make sure it get on social media.
Let me tell you the people that will outstream Drake. Adele,
Michael Jackson,
Taylor,
mm-hmm.
and maybe Justin. Maybe.
And Ross.
No.
There's nobody in rap.
Ross not. I'll outstream Ross, nigga.
Y'all could. It's because y'all live where y'all live. Y'all don't understand.
I love Ross.
You may love him, but you're not understanding because you're not in the South.
It ain't enough people in the southeastern United States to outstream Drake.
Hey, middle dude, calm down. Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, that nigga said Jay go to sleep.
It ain't.
Hey, Juice, you like in the comments. Hey, I'm not listening to what he's saying.
Jay talking about that because they both
Correctional
were correctional officers.
Jay is a correctional officer.
Jay, you was a correctional officer?
This
was a
nigga's
CO?
killing it, dog.
NBA, yeah. He's a regular.
Jay. Answer the question,
Don't
Jay.
come to my house no
Nah,
more.
Jay, answer the
Jay,
question.
you was a
Jay.
CO?
Huh?
You was out there. You was at Leavenworth, huh?
That was a wrong.
Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Ralph.
No, I think it's like one of your kids when you ask them, huh?
Huh?
Nigga, you heard what the fuck I said, nigga.
If you can you can hear.
Right, nigga. Just see, you was a COJ?
Yeah. I'm saying, man, I'm like, y'all just this shit.
Jay, was you a CO, Jay?
No, I ain't never been a CO.
Was you?
No, I ain't never been no CO.
You sure?
No.
So what your man talking about? He said no.
That nigga said they both was correction officers.
That nigga knocking niggas in. He's knocking niggas in.
Nobody's gonna listen to Rick Ross, bro. I mean, I don't think.
Okay.
I just think he's
I'll
searching.
listen to it.
Hey, I feel
searching.
some kind of. I just realized I feel some kind of way. It's a lot of beard activity going on the pod tonight, and you know what I'm saying? Your boy.
You should have went to Turkey.
Man.
I ain't want to tell y'all what's going to happen in 3 weeks. When Real got that Noriega headline.
Hey, I done already told y'all. I done already
You know,
told
I had
y'all
to
I'm going.
preference that and tell people like I'm in Turkey, no hair, no teeth. I had to put that in parentheses.
Nah, the
Every time I
choppers.
tell
He cool with
somebody
the
that.
choppers though. He might come
Well,
out with that Nori.
well,
He
I'ma
might
tell
have
y'all
them
what.
Nori straight backs. Like what the fuck going
Well,
on?
when I'm gonna tell y'all what. When I pop up in Turkey, all beards. All right. When I pop up,
Y'all remember he was
it's
at
all about
ATL
the
and
beard.
he had a mohawk at ATL. We ain't know about.
Yeah, we didn't know about the mohawk. We didn't know
Ain't
about
no
the
pictures of it or
yeah.
nothing. Like y'all had a mohawk.
You got a
He had
picture
a-
of it.
I'm going to quote Aubrey Drake Graham when he said, "Yeah, I'm in Turkey with my bitch, and I ain't there to get those big ass teeth." You know what I'm saying?
That against he still ain't denied a hairline. That's all I'm saying.
I want to get I don't want my shit to grow at all. If I go to Turkey and get my hair
Keep the
fixed,
complete,
it'll be
keep the
complete
complete,
removal.
so I ain't got to
I
go
hate
back to the
stubble. Like,
indeed.
I want to be common level bald. You know
Indeed.
what I'm saying?
Do we have room
When
for a
you get
little
to
bit
that
of
point, yo?
controversy?
Of
Always,
course.
Juice.
Oh, it's always room for
Always.
controversy.
Do we think that Kendrick will maybe respond at some point,
Nah.
or is he
Oh,
just done?
definitely.
I
Oh,
think he
definitely.
will.
He
The
has,
Nah,
way he
when you-
killed them.
I'm not
he
even worried
gotta
about is
respond.
Kendrick going to respond. Who gives a fuck if Kendrick going to respond? He
Fame is the
probably
worst
should
drug
and will.
known to man.
The question is Jermaine going to respond? I don't give a
No.
fuck about Kendrick no more. Is Jermaine
Okay, can I
gonna
say
respond?
can I say
That's
something,
what I
please?
care
Go
about.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Can I say something, please?
Yeah.
I agree with that shit. You push the ignition, J. Cole, and you back like a bitch. I agree. And J. Cole, I always felt some type of way about that. Like, dog, you went in talking shit. You
Oh, we lost.
Oh, that's
Oh,
what
we
I'm
lost
talking about. They stopped him. Jesus,
No, he's still here. He's still
See, that's
He says-
what UMG. See, that's what UMG out here doing. You see that? That's what
Right,
UMG out here
that's the
doing.
record label right
getting
there.
niggas
Cut
out
them
of there.
off.
They both got white
Listen.
mamas, so
Wait, what?
Oh, there
they
you
do
go.
both got both got white
both
mamas
got
though.
white mamas. They do. That's true.
Who got both got white mamas?
Drake
J.
and
Cole
Cole.
and Drake.
Oh yeah. But I don't think Cole is gonna respond. Not in
Cole-
not
Cole playing
like going at
basketball
him.
right now. Cole in Africa somewhere playing
No,
basketball.
he got off that team because
yeah, he got off that team.
Yeah, they ain't playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as far as Rick Ross though, Rick Ross ain't. I'm gonna listen to the album because I'm a Ross fan, but
Yeah, I'm gonna listen.
I don't think he not playing that game no more. As far as
I don't think it's gonna be better than Iceman.
he doing music for fun. He doing music. I think all of them doing music for they getting too much money. All right, let me ask y'all this, especially since why Juice is here. Oh, matter of fact, my bad, because this ain't Peep the Blitz, so I don't want to do that. But I do want to get to this before Juice. Juice, you ain't going nowhere, is you?
Fuck it, yo, it's our podcast. Do what you gotta do, bro.
Right, do what you gotta do.
All right, so Ray
We
Daniels
can peep the
says,
blitz whenever we want.
Yeah,
to.
fuck out of
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm
Peep
saying? Watch.
the Blizzard.
Yeah, boom, just like that.
All right.
Let's see how
Ray
that works.
Daniels-
Oh, we left.
He might pop back up.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask y'all this, because y'all
he out of control.
who Juice?
Who out of control?
No, bro.
Why? What you now? See, look, he
He
into the
gonna talk
studio.
He gonna talk, oh yeah, Peep the Blitz and then I boom. Nigga, I do boom.
Oh, my bad.
God
My bad.
damn.
You do boom.
Yeah,
That
you
feels
know what I mean?
weird. That still feels weird. You do
He
boom.
might gotta pause that. He might gotta pause
Right.
that.
All right. So Ray Daniels says no Southern rapper except for Outkast can
Mhm.
see Future in the verses.
That's probably true.
That's
I-
definitely
I-
not true.
Who you got,
That's
Jay?
probably
Really?
true.
Big
I
Crit?
put T.I.
Big
No,
Crit Gotti.
I ain't gonna go cry. I'll go T.I.
I definitely think there's artists that can hang. I would say T.I. I think Rick Ross would be able to give him a run for his money.
If Rick Ross didn't already do 2
versus, yeah.
Right.
But I'm saying the catalog, I think Ross got a big enough catalog to, you know what I'm saying, to compete.
Gucci.
I think T.I.
Gucci.
got a good
Not
enough
Gucci.
catalog to
You think
compete.
Gucci?
Not Gucci, no.
I think Jeezy got a good enough catalog to compete.
But Jeezy, all his 16 out of the 20 is from 2002 or 2003. No, I ain't gonna say that. 2000, like before 2010, huh?
And
When's
where's
the
the
last time
outfit shit
Future
from?
had a jam? I'll wait.
Oh, I'm
When the
not
last time
defending
Future had a
Future.
hit?
I'm not defending Future.
I'm that's a question.
I don't know. That's the Future fans. I'm not
Well, you know what? We not thinking about Travis Scott. I think Travis Scott has to be considered. I think.
Oh, he's from Houston. Huh?
Well, I'm just because I think sometimes
He said artists from the South. Yeah.
Yeah, so if he says artists from the South, see, a lot of times we gotta be careful with ATL driven entertainment because they think of a certain group. They don't think of the entire South. So if you think about Southern artists, I think Travis Scott is very possible NBA young boy. Like
he said especially not NBA young boy. He
Young
said
Thug,
that.
You got
Dwayne
Kodak.
Carter. Is anybody
Right.
going to bring up Dwayne Carter?
He said not. I think he said
Dwayne
not. I think
Carter.
he said not. Listen, he said not T.I., not Jeezy, not Weezy, not Thug.
Oh, he
Not
tripping.
Thug, not,
He tripping with that now. Weezy.
NBA. He said
That's
not.
Luke.
rage bait
you got
conversation.
Ludacris that will do better than him.
I think that. Yeah, I think you have a hard day with Ludacris.
Nah, I don't know, yo.
I think look, I like Ray Daniels.
Hold on. You got Luda over Tip?
Do I have Luda over 10? Oh yeah, just because of the verse. Absolutely. Always. Forever and a day.
In the verses.
I will always pick Ludacris over him because of a verse of one bar.
And TIP on my
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And he washed them on top of the world.
I ain't gonna lie though, man.
Washed.
Urban Legend, T.I. versus TIP,
Urban Legend, definitely.
Trap music. Trap. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be hard to fuck with, dog. Like,
bro, that catalog is crazy.
Hey, let's not forget the
King, the King album.
Let's not forget the features.
Paper Trail.
I'm not letting him rock.
I wasn't a big fan of Paper Trail, but it was.
I'm not letting him.
But he
ride
had
with this
smashes
Ludacris
on
shit.
Paper Trail.
I'm not letting him ride with this Ludacris shit, dog.
Why?
What you mean?
I'm not. Name some
Luda-
Ludacris
You
joints.
always say that because you're not a fan.
Luda got joints.
No, Luda rap.
Hey, that back for the first time. That shit was hard. What else?
Word of mouth. Word of mouth was crazy. Chicken and Bill was crazy.
Yeah.
That sounded wild the way you just said word of mouth is crazy. I'm on my J shit.
Battle with the Texans.
Cup, yo. What is in your cup today? Like you
got that Jamie.
No,
got that Jamie in there.
I'm on that on the rocks. Old fashioned.
What Ludacris? I mean, what T.I. song is beating Southern Hospitality?
Hold on, say that again.
What T.I. song is beating Southern Hospitality? What
goes?
Money, clothes, cash.
Oh, 24.
You think 24 gets Southern Hospitality out of here?
It's on there. It's on that level. Hey, listen,
give me motivation, nigga.
When that song dropped, 2003, and that song dropped.
What you know about that? What you know about?
Oh yeah. ASAP. ASAP.
Hey.
I like my top down low, down low.
He got some
hey
heat,
man,
dog.
T.I. got some joints, man.
Hey,
I love T.I.
Fuck around. That might be who could go against
Live your life.
Y'all think 24 is better than Southern Hospitality?
I didn't say that. I said
y'all think ASAP is better than Southern Hospitality?
Yeah, I do.
Yes,
I do.
No.
In this fucking podcast right now.
No.
Y'all wasn't outside. Y'all, Jay, you was 6 years old when Southern Hospitality.
Oh shit! And he listen, Jay. You don't see his finger. He waved as he said, "You was 6 years old."
I know you should probably shut the fuck up.
I think Southern Hospitality is better than ASAP. I'll give you that one.
No, he's spitting the way he did Southern Hospitality. When you listen to it, I just listened to it recently. That joint is crazy though.
I ain't gonna lie, listen. I hear you,
but we named 6 T.I. songs. Name 6.
But hey,
more
T.I. and Jeezy. I have to say, T.I. and Jeezy had something. Something was in the air when them niggas was putting out music.
That Luda on Made You Look. That Luda verse on Made You Look. Like you said, that Luda verse on
Universal and goddamn
Young Buck, like you said.
Yeah.
Now, what's that song he had? I think UGK was on that.
Stick 'em up.
Put 'em up.
Stick
Put
'em
them up. Yes. Put your hands up where I can see them. See them. See them. That shit was like
number one spot.
Oh yeah, number one spot's hard.
No, much respect.
Now, Luda on number one spot are flawless.
Luda got some joints.
The joint what he did with Sierra, where he was
his flow.
Oh, that was crazy.
His flow was like
what
when he jumped in his bag.
He got that one. He got the one with Player Circle, Ben Rames, Southern Gangster.
Nah, Luda got.
Don't nobody know that one, Jay.
Luda got joints.
I'm gonna say my top 3 TI is I'm Serious, Urban Legend, Trap Music. I think with those 3, can't really lose.
Urban Legend the one. All right, so I got a friend of mine, right? And I found out today that on Friday his son got shot in the head, right?
Gone?
No, he's not gone.
Okay.
So you think because it made me think about my son, and the things that we be installing in our kids, like, yo, dog, you gotta I'm always like, yo, pay attention. Like, you're not paying attention, you just be moving and you don't see what's going on, and it'd be a thing where it'd be like, how much of our current existence, like us being here now, is those things that are installed in us through life and learning and that people put inside, or like how much is the luck? How much of, like, if it's a pie, we're talking about a pie, what percentage of it is luck? What percentage of it is awareness? What percentage of it is, like, how does it all play out? You get what I'm saying? Because, like I said, you sit back here we teaching our kids these things, like, yo, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this. You get what I'm saying? Like, am I here because I was lucky? Like, I can think of so many, dog, I can name 5 situations, 3 off the top of my head, right? I had just got the VA, and my bonus hadn't hit my account yet. So my bonus hit my account because I signed up for 5 years. You get whatever the bonus was, you get a bonus. I didn't know the bonus hit until it was too late for me to go to Philly. That night, a corner that I knew my best friend Jan, my brother Jan, was on that corner. Had got robbed. I know I would have been with him.
Yeah.
We about to go to a club. We're about to go to the club one time. Trig hit me, yo, going to the club. Flush, you going? Yeah, I'm gonna go. I hit me back and say, bro, I ain't going. They get arrested, fight, all this different kind of stuff. The day Trig got shot, I was with them. He was all out. I went home. They stayed together. Trig and Brum got shot. Is it luck?
All right, let me show you.
I'm gonna say. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Man,
I'm kind of all over the place, but you get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this just because of what I've experienced, even just being out here on the road as a truck driver. I'm gonna say, God, I pray every morning, and some stuff is like it's inexplicable. Some things that you get into is like this is a little bit beyond luck, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's small things, but I think a lot of times for me, I'm gonna say it's divine intervention. It's gotta be, because what else? How else can we explain those things that you just said? Because everything's about timing. Everything's about precision of timing.
As I say that, right? I can think of it. I've never been the run to whenever something happened. I've never been. Let me go see what's happening. I always been walk away. Now that's not luck. That's
savvy.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you say that's discernment?
100%.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Because I think it's discernment. It's that little voice, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Like, some told you I ain't finna do that. And so what is that? At the end of the day, what is that keeping you out? I think everybody got a destiny.
Night, babe. Love you, sis.
Good night.
I think good night. I think everybody has a destiny. I think everybody's life is written out. But sometimes it's just like it ain't for you. I think some people demise is written for them sometimes.
But how much of what we have instilled in our head plays a part in that?
For me, 100%, right?
But a car accident, all the stuff that's still in your head. I had a car, dog. I'm driving, me and Bree, we driving. Boy, just in this lane, cut over. What's in my brain don't fix that.
Right.
I think it can't be 100. It can't be 100.
I think there is luck.
Why can't it be 100?
because that's not part of that 100. No matter how I was trained, or no matter what my brain say, I can't control that.
But I'm saying like I'm 100%, like I'm 100% lucky. I'm 100% blessed to be walking on this earth, right? Like that's where I'm at with it. Because
All right, so hold on, you saying the blessed part.
He's saying nothing but. He said it ain't nothing but luck, is what he's saying.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's go. You know.
So you believe that no matter what are we taught growing up? We're taught things that are supposed to get us, make us aware, and to get us out of certain situations, or not put us in situations. Or when you walking down the street, you don't have both headphones in, so you can hear what's going on around you. You saying that don't play a part in none of this, according to how you feel? I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm just asking.
I'm saying how we got taught is a little different from nowadays, right? But
I'm talking about how you got taught. I'm talking about you're saying.
I didn't get taught shit. All mine was trial and error because I didn't have a person to teach me.
All of us was trial and error. My dad wasn't there. My dad wasn't sitting there telling me, son, you need to be this, you need to do that. All the shit I learned is seeing shit outside or through my niggas going through shit.
Yeah.
Now we're lucky enough to be present in our children's life, whereas though we can actually say these things to them and probably give it to them. I didn't have a dad to sit back here and say, yo, when you're doing this, you're supposed to do this, that, and the third.
I mean, I think it's only so. Listen, damn. I think it's only so much you get anyway. Like even when you have your parents there, I think it's only at some point you got to get out there and survive. And then a lot of you want to call it luck or whatever or blessing. It's that like because we're not in control of anything. So at the end of the day, I think you're prepared up to a point, and in the rest, man, it's a risk. You know, you can take some calculated risk, but at the end of the day, everything's risky, and that's just how it is. You can't stop that. You can't stop living your life, and you can't be afraid to let your children live theirs. You know, at the end of the day, man, all this shit come with a risk. You just have to be as best prepared as you can. But some shit, like for instance, you know what I'm saying? I'm in California right now. My whole mindset, I'm planning for this next week. Boom, we already know what the play finna be. Oh, truck fuck up. And I mean, it's like, on some weird, why did this happen? Sometimes God will sit you down. That's what I say. Like It was like, why did this even happen? Because I was planning to do this on the road, and it's like, oh, we sat down. We thinking we gonna get out today, but guess what? Now we got a whole day that we gotta go through something. So you just have to be as best prepared as you can. And another thing about this thing that happened with this truck, right? I've been riding on it. I don't even know if I want to admit this, but I fuck it. DOT, y'all ain't gonna get me. It was potentially an out of service thing, meaning that I could have gotten in trouble for this. So what happened was my co-driver saw something that he thought was an issue in our steering column, and it wasn't. So he said, man, I feel that they need to look at this truck. Dude comes back and say, hey, that wasn't your problem. This was your problem. And if you would have got caught with that, y'all would have been in trouble. And it's like, damn. Like we didn't even know what to look for. So it's just like you could be as prepared as you can. So that's a blessing. Because if I would have got caught with that leaving out of California, you know what I'm saying, I would have been in trouble, or I would have had to pay out a lot of money over a fine. So I think sometimes, man, somebody's got to be assisting in that, because I wouldn't have known that. What's that inside voice that tells me not to do something?
The title says it best, right? It's the roadmap, right? And we all have a roadmap in our life, right? And that roadmap led us here, right? Where we crossed paths with one person, Rel, and that brought that roadmap to where we're at, right?
But the thing that's not getting the information that we have, though. I understand all y'all saying, right? I understand all that. But do you feel the information that you have, that you've been taught, that don't have nothing to do with just how to move? When you go to the, what you say, bro?
I think it does. I think it does to a certain extent, but I can think back, like you can pinpoint certain situations and certain decisions that you made in your life, and like there are certain situations in my life and certain times where I was supposed to be somewhere, and for reasons I can't explain, I just decided not to go, right? Or something else happened in my life, and you know what I'm saying, maybe the deposit didn't hit the account, or you know what I'm saying, maybe I needed to help out somebody else, and so I didn't have the money to be where I was supposed to be. Little things like that. And looking back at those moments, they completely changed my life and where I'm in the trajectory of my life and where I'm at now. So it like I can't possibly not feel like there's a aspect of luck and some divine intervention and some of the things that I've been able to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've been shot at before. You know what I'm saying? Laying on my couch in my house, I've been shot at, and looking at, you know what I'm saying, looking at a couch where I'm laying on the couch and normally I lay this way, but for some reason I got an ache on my side as a teenager. I got an ache in my side, so I lay flat instead of laying up on my side. And had I been laying up on my side, I'd have got shot.
Right.
Like little things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's
what about
impossible
like this?
to not believe
What about
that
like
there's
this?
divine
The
intervention.
code of when we go to the club, you don't just step off, we all stay together. Or you don't just leave,
Yeah.
go wherever. You get what I'm saying? It's certain
Oh,
things that we
absolutely.
were trained
We
to sit
came
back
together,
here
we
and-
leaving together. Yeah.
Right. It's certain codes that, and
Unless one
I
of these hoes come through, and I'm leaving all y'all.
but listen, no, but I'm just saying, like, I think, and I'm with all that too. But the things that we sit back here and that are instilled inside of us, like, yo, bro, I will stop even hanging with you if you do that shit, because at the end of the day, it's just against the safety of us. You get the safety though of us getting home. Like, anytime I went out, my whole thing, we all go out. It's our responsibility. It's my responsibility to get you back to your family.
Facts.
Unless one of these hoes come through. I'm gonna
slide out with that. I'm gonna slide out with that hoe. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, but just tell me though. Just tell us that, yo, listen, this is what I'm about to do.
Hey, Juice, but nowadays you can share your location, so we good.
Indeed. What happens when you start out with that hoe and that hoe got a baby father that she ain't tell you nothing about?
Damn, why you ruining it? Why you ruining it?
Saying, the game. Listen, the game got raided. Listen, the game got raided out. You in that ass? Why you playing against the Utah Jazz?
I had to go do
you know
that
what I'm
shit.
saying?
I had to go
what
do
happens
that
when
shit.
you in that ass? You play against the Utah Jazz as your 112 CD blast.
Hey, can I say this too though? Okay, so let's also say this. Let's strip away some of those things. People telling you what to do, how you were raised. In essence, I also think it is very core. The journey and what's in you defines the entire story. It's the journey makes you, and do you have the will to continue at the end of the day? Because everybody's gonna be dealt. I had to tell my daughter this, right? She was like, "Well, why didn't you teach me about credit? Why didn't you do a better job of teaching me about credit?" Mind you, we're essentially a middle class family.
I thought you go to bed, big. I fucking love her. That's my heart, yo.
But it's like at the end of the day, like your college is paid for, like all these things, and it's like you still feel like that wasn't enough. And so one thing that I had to tell her is it's never going to be enough. Mm-hmm. It's never going to be enough. The journey, life is not life without adversity. You will not become a better person if you don't have some adversity. We are products of, we come from a generation. I think everybody here, we came from an inner city environment. Right. And so we went through that. So we could now, if you look at how we're raising our kids, we're not raising our kids in inner city environments. So adversity, pressure makes diamonds, as they say, right? So I think at its core, no matter what you were told, no matter how you were raised, no matter where you came from, which I wish JB was here because I want to go political, you can make it. You can do something if you have a will to do so. So your journey and what's in you innately is going to define where you go, no matter how it is.
There's no way you can give them that, though. What we have,
never.
We can't give them that
because even if I do, you can't appreciate it.
You know, this is the thing that we have learned to overcome, and a lot of kids today, when it hits them, they stop. And the biggest thing is called failure, right? So when failure hits kids today, they're like, "Oh shit, I don't know what to do." We were like, "Oh shit, we don't have cereal." Or we don't have milk, what we going to do? We're going to go get, you know what I'm saying? So we learn to adapt and overcome. And with technology and everything that's going on, they don't know what to do because they depended on Google. Or
not even that. They depended on us. As a young boy, when I was 19 in the Navy, I had to look to my left and my right with a grub or what. I couldn't call home. I couldn't. Mommy and daddy wasn't gonna make it right.
Right.
I had to figure it out.
Right.
So when you 19 and 20 years old, when I start problem solving, because I had to do it myself, and I take the bumps and the bruises, and then I get 24, 25, and I'm much smarter, but I'm still taking the bumps and the bruises because I still ain't got nobody to tell me how to do it. But hopefully it's not as many because I done learned my lesson through that time. Then it builds up. What happens with ours is we always fixing it. So they never learn how to take the bumps and bruises and be able to fix it themselves. And then they become 30-year-olds who still look at you to fix what they should have been fixing. And I'm not saying leave them stranded. And I'm not saying I got the answer to how to go about it, because if I did, believe me, I would share. But
it's not that you're coddling. It's more of your safety net, and they know that they have that safety net.
Who's to say who's the coddler and who's the safety net? There's some coddlers out here.
We know Keith is a tyrant, so he ain't coddling shit.
You don't know what?
I don't know what your expectations are of your kids today, right? You're coming at it from your North Philly mentality, and they from the suburbs of Jersey.
I think when we have this conversation, right? So going along with what Rel said, I can remember a story, and my mom tells this story all the time. I might have been, 6 or 7 years old, but our lights got cut off. And along with our lights, when that got cut off, the heat went with it. Right. And I was in the crib by myself, and at maybe I was like 6 or 7 years old. I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I had the wherewithal in that moment, just survival mode. I opened the windows and I cut on the fucking oven. Like I cracked the windows and cut the oven on. And that's what I used for heat until my mom could get home, because this is before cell phones and all of that. Right. There's no way in hell. My daughter is light years smarter than I was at 10 years old, but there's no way in hell my daughter would be able to navigate that situation, because that's something that is just so far out of the scope of her knowledge that there's no way I could expect that from her. So I think that our children are smart. We can give them the game, but that game is only going to mean something if they have to use it. If they never have to use it, Juice could have taught his daughter about credit or whatever all he wanted to, right? But if she ain't never got to use credit, if she don't never have that issue, then it's going to mean nothing to her. So she wouldn't even be able to appreciate the information that he's giving her. And like he said, some of that you have to learn some things through trial and error.
And what's crazy is if he tried to at that age, who's to sit back here and say she would have accepted it then? Just because now she's saying that don't mean that at that age she would have just been hip to learning it. A lot of times, like I feel like even with anything, it feel like when it comes to, let's say, with sports, or I find myself in a position like not wanting to be the dad who got to sit back here and be forcing you to. I don't want to be the dad who makes you resent something because I'm sitting back here forcing it on you. Like perfect example, Avery. She played AAU basketball. I've heard people who play ball have seen her hoop and say, "Yo, she has potential to." A WNBA player said she can go to college for free if she work on it. At the end of the day, I don't want to sit back here and be the guy who got to be, yo, have you went out? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, the coach told you to watch a game? Are you watching game? I don't want to be that guy. You get what I'm saying? Sit back here and do that.
Why do you feel like you have to be?
I don't. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Right. I don't want to, but then it's like.
But then it's like what?
I don't want to, but you're not never going. If I just like Juice said, then you'll be 17 and be like, oh, why you didn't never push me to?
Because that's not the path that you were choosing for your life.
Right. But Juice daughter just hold on. But what Juice daughter just said, oh, you never taught me this, that, and the third. Who to sit back here and say at that moment, when she was 10 years old, she's 17 now, right, Juice? When she was 10 years old, you'd have been like, come here, let me sit down. And do you want to learn this tech stuff? Or
she's actually 20 now.
All right, right. Do you want to learn this tech stuff, or do you want to go outside? I'm pretty sure, or you want to be on your phone, or you want to play the game. Like, I'm pretty sure he would have had to been the guy who made her do it, and she probably wasn't going to want to do it.
But you know what? But you know who fault it is that she don't know? It's her fault that she don't know.
Yeah, I won't be my kid.
Because the first time that she needed to know about credit, did she call Juice and say, hey, look, Dad, I know you didn't teach me this when I was 10, but I need the game right now? No. But she had 20 talking about why you didn't.
Well, I don't want to throw her under the bus.
No, I'm not. And I'm not.
But no, I'm saying she capped a little bit because I actually added her as
authorized user
on my credit card side, and I said it then. Like I said little things then, and I told her. But again, it wasn't enough because at the comprehension level that she finally got it, she felt like I should have taught her that. And it's like, well, I gave you what you could handle.
Well, that's hindsight.
Your stomach wasn't big enough for that meal yet.
Yeah,
right.
Hindsight.
So I had to give you one spoon at a time.
But to let her tell it, you fucked up, right?
Of course, because now she's looking at the whole plate like, damn, I wanted to eat the whole plate.
I don't accept that.
Yeah,
what you don't accept?
I don't accept that now you realize something in your adult life and you try to put the blame on me. Like,
so what do you
having
say?
a conversation. Fuck out of here.
I don't know if you know.
There's no way my son can come to me and be like, "Yo, you didn't push me to play football." I did, right? Like,
no, he be. This is what he be. I ain't worried about what they talking about. That's what he be like. Then I'll be like, no. Can we tell the life how life is? If
Flush,
now listen, no, this is not gonna happen. Hold on, what's not gonna happen is he's not gonna say that to him. Right. He'll say that to somebody else, and then he'll get word of what was said about him. And he's not gonna sit back and see me. You say that shit about me, I'm about to come find you about that shit. Bro, gonna be like, I ain't worried about what they talking about, and I'm gonna say, no, fuck that. This shit needs to be addressed. You get what I'm saying? So no, he wouldn't come to you and say that. If he can't, we wouldn't know what that would be like because he not going. I'm gonna say had a heart, but
I know who I am, right? And that's my greatest thing. So like I don't worry about what other people think about me. It doesn't matter if I'm related to you, not related to you, my kids, significant others. None of that shit matter to me because I know who I am, right? So my kid, like you can't come to me and say, "Oh, Dad, you didn't try to help me do this," and I would say, "Well, didn't I buy you a car?" Like it would be a simple yes or no. I started you off in life where I didn't have. No one ever bought me a car, right?
They don't see it that way.
That's not fine. My fault. That's not my fault.
I sleep at night knowing that I did.
I don't take no responsibility for none of that. All I can do is say I've done everything I possibly could do to give you a leg up in life.
You go down the list. You go down the list of everything that happened to you. Did you ever have to worry about eating? Did you have to worry about clothes? Did you have to worry about the power being on? You ain't never have to worry about none of this. You got a car, you got clothes, you got a credit card. It just
my daughter, 19 years old. I've told her no one time in her life, and you know what that was about? No, you can't have 300 people in the party and I not be here in my house.
The last party, yeah.
I remember that.
That's the only time I've ever told my daughter no in her life. She called me the other day, asked me for some money, and I was like, "Yeah, like." I was like, I've told you no one time, and that was around the safety of this entire family.
Right.
It like I said again, bro. It's okay. There are things that we're gonna learn that they just can't learn. So, for instance, when I was getting out of the Navy, man, I never forget this. I'm leaving Portsmouth. This old guy in his 80s, we were having a conversation. I always listen to old people. And so he said, "Do you think you're grown?" I was about 25 years old. And I said, "Yes, I am grown." And he said, "You're not." He said, "You will not be grown until you're in your mid-40s. Now, hearing that shit at 25, paying bills and feeling like you're an adult, it's like, what the fuck is he talking about?
All that.
Married and all that, right? But as I progressed in maturation and I was like still doing stupid shit at 28, I'm doing even wilder things in my early 30s. I was like, this guy wasn't wrong. I like when I got to 40, I felt like I get it now. I understand. There's just a certain level of understanding you can't achieve until you get to certain parts in life.
Right.
So no matter how much,
I definitely feel like I'm reaching my prime in my 40s.
Man, it's like, dude,
definitely feel like that.
Getting started, bro.
But hold on. When it comes to the kids, don't you wish they hurry up and get to that part where they realize you tell them what the fuck is best for them? Like, it'd be a fucking hope. No, because it'd be a fucking battle sitting back here trying to, yo, listen. Like, I'd be like, yo, listen, man, like, it's real. Like, yo, the stuff y'all complain about ain't really trouble. Like, you get what I'm saying?
But that's you looking at the world through, looking at their world
and
through your lens.
I just want you to know, I want you to, no, they need to see more of the world.
They can't, how?
Getting older and being outside a little bit.
That's not how that works, bro.
Why not?
Where they gonna go outside to?
That's what I'm saying. Perfect example. Let's say you'll get a job. You'll get.
When last time your kids been on public transportation?
Listen,
Answer my question.
You said when? How can they? Right?
Yeah.
If you go get a job, you go work at McDonald's, right?
Yep.
What you gonna run into? You gonna run into different kind of people who not necessarily in your same situation. The girl that's on fries might got 3 kids and trying to figure things out. People get to talking, you get to hearing more. They don't necessarily got to be public transportation.
Oh, they're working at the
what do you mean
McDonald's
it
shit
doesn't have
about
to
to
be
be
public
dead anyway.
transportation?
Yeah.
How they gonna get to work? Flush, you got a job. Your wife got a job. How they gonna get to McDonald's?
Nigga, we got to take them, nigga.
You heard what you just said?
Right.
You didn't say they got to figure it out. You said we got to take them.
You heard what
That's
you
not
said?
my rules. You think I'm saying?
Now you're absolving yourself from your conversation. It's crazy.
No, I'm just saying.
It's absolutely fucking nuts.
No, listen.
You just told me you're gonna teach them a life lesson, but I'm also gonna
I said no. I didn't say I'm gonna teach them a life lesson. I said I want them to learn more about what's going on in life. Right. I'm not, bro. How can I teach them the life lesson? They not like the best way to learn that life lesson is they not listening to us. They think we old. They think we washed.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, your son think I'm cool, bro. Your son think I'm the shit. My kid don't me like that.
What?
He just brought up something I want to say. Michael Jackson.
That's the law of familiarity.
You said what happened?
That's the law of familiarity.
I read a comment about.
Sorry,
I was gonna say something about Joe Jackson. Like, what would you rather have? Like, would you rather have Joe Jackson or no Joe Jackson at all? I think you do have to push your kids, and I think sometimes you have to create some adversity for them when there may not be none. Because think about it like this: when I got my first car was actually given to me, but it was passed down.
Right.
I wrecked that, and then I actually worked to get my next car, which was like $300. I paid I think we come from a generation where we just knew we only got this much. Like
you said your next car was $300 though.
I paid, nigga. It was a 1990.
My man trying to get off the deep point, and you want to talk about the $300 he paid on the fucking car, Jay? He was going somewhere.
It was a 1990 Ford Taurus, but I needed it. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to get a job, and so I always view myself as like Trey from Boys in the Hood. That's kind of like me. Like I had my dad and I had my mom, but everybody around me, not single parents, all that, whatever. Right. And my dad was a school teacher. Like my dad was a school teacher. I'm pretty sure combined they may have made
damn near was Trey from Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. No, I was. Yeah. It's a similar setup, and so but it was already told to me like you gonna have to make things work. Like you're gonna have to get this. Like I'm in the 10th grade already planning for what's gonna happen when I'm 18. 9/11 happens. I'm thinking I gotta go do that. Like I'm gonna have to. I just think we come from a time where we understood you must make adjustments. Whereas these kids, man, my daughter just got she went in, got her a brand new car, and hey, can you help me pay for this? I'm like, yeah, I can help you pay for that. Like that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case for us,
right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's kind of what Rail's saying is like, hey, they're not even getting the opportunity to go through that because life has gotten so much better for us. So we have resources, and they get essentially, dog. We're raising the Cosby Kids. Like we looked at that show and was like, that's not real. And through that programming, we became that. Our kids, like, dog. I went to the Navy so I could make money to get music equipment. That's why I really went. It wasn't given to me. Dog, my sons, dog, listen, these niggas got Apple computers. They got everything to make music right now, nigga. They are like, they could go produce. And I'd be on their ass. I'd be like, hey, y'all have everything it takes right now to get placements. And you know what they say? Oh, I want to feel.
You know what?
I want to get to the artistry.
You know what, yo? First off, I'm disappointed because Iceberg didn't give you the speech he gives me. Oh, we went through that, but why should our kids have to? White kids don't have to go through that. I'm surprised he didn't give you that speech.
You just got on Jay about him cooking, so I didn't want to interrupt, but I was about to get in my bag. But
Secondly,
he just opened the bag for you, real.
I can do Iceberg better than Iceberg. Secondly, I want to start off. I think the hunger, like when you had to they're not hungry enough because they didn't have to go. See, you having to go buy the equipment meant that you wanted it because you had to spend your money to do it. See, they're nonchalantness about it is because they didn't have to go do it because you got to really want when you got that $100 in your pocket and you could go get some Jordans or you could go do this or you could go hang with the homies, but you spend that bread on what you really want, which is the equipment.
Mm-hmm.
That see when the equipment just come, I want the equipment. That's just like my son was like, I want a PS5 one day. He want a PS. I got a PS5 right now. Have you anybody who knows a kid who wants to play your PS5? What they do? They hang around. They looking at you play the game. They tell you how they can beat you in the game.
They ask
you know what I'm saying? Like all the young boy shit that let you know, he want to play. You know what I'm saying? He never does that. So you ask for a PS5 because somebody that you know said that they wanted it. Then you never bought it back up again. You know what I'm saying? When you really want something, you're going to do what it takes to get that. Juice went to the Navy, chose a career, put his wrist at life after 9/11 because he wanted to do music and he felt like that check.
You fucked up.
What happened?
You
Hey,
put
I thought Jay was gonna let
his wrist that life.
You put his wrist that life.
I thought Jay was gonna let me get that
You
off.
put his wrist that life.
Jay, you can't even say the fucking name of that Drake third album, nigga. Shut your ass up. He put his life at risk. See, I'm starting some important shit, and you point out the goofy shit. Do your job. Matter of fact, Jay, that's your job.
I am doing my job.
No, you are. But I'm just saying, he sat back here and chose a career because he had ideas of another career. Where your kids sit back here and say, Mom, I want to do this. And it just fucking happens. And they ain't have to work for it or nothing.
Right. Why is that like? Why is that? Why am I the only one to understand that?
That's why I be wanting to fight him, yo. I swear to God, on God, you got to slap box me next time I see you. First one fire to the head. Like when you knock on my door, we're gonna go outside. First one fire to the head. Then I'm gonna hug you, and then we're gonna enjoy our weekend.
Like,
that's how that go.
Don't scream for your wife when I fold you like a fucking.
I said slap box, nigga. You're not holding me up no more, nigga. This ain't that. Yo, you talking about 20 years ago, nigga?
Crazy.
Don't scream for your wife. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Wild.
Yeah, that is out of control. And this ain't the fucking Ike, nigga. This ain't the Faf, nigga.
The Faf?
No,
I fooled you up in our house. Pause.
No, you didn't fool me up in the house. You fooled me up in the kitchen.
You lie.
In that fucking cargo office.
Lucky. Oh my God. God rest mommy. Yo, you kidding me? Are you serious?
I call for my nigga. Hold on. You out here telling people I call for my mother, nigga?
Am I lying?
Not call for no. You fucking crazy, nigga.
You ain't never said, "Mom, come get Rel."
No, for what? You ain't nobody. Fuck is you talking about?
Oh, I see you doing it for TV. You're right.
Nah,
Good.
nigga,
No, I'll let you get it. No, I'll let you get it. So you know what? Let me go ahead and put you on center stage.
Listen.
There you go. You got it.
Because I love you.
They got main character syndrome tonight.
Because I love you. I would
Hey,
say.
he put you in the middle of the show.
Right. Listen, because I love you, I'm not gonna say I was calling for your mama. I'm not gonna say that because I love you and I love your mama. Hey, mama.
And she gonna see this. That's
no,
you better not say that
she
shit.
don't watch no. Nah, she don't watch no. I would never ever in my life. I love that woman.
Darlene,
but
she gonna tell us. I tell you that.
Darlene, Darlene. You know I wouldn't even.
Ain't Darlene out here?
Oh, she's always around.
Oh, she
Darlene's always
Darlene.
around. Darlene's always around. But now what you're saying, bro?
I mean,
go ahead, Jay.
No, not you, Jay. No,
oh my
bad. Say no. Fuck with you. Go ahead, Jay.
I can't wait till he slapped me.
You fucking crazy, nigga. That nigga wrestle, bro.
Hey, middle guy, record that for me. So it just you can't. I'm the only one without kids, but if I was to have it, I can't put what I've learned growing up in Baltimore compared to what they'll learn in Florida, where I live at. With I can leave my damn keys in my car for 17 days or whatever, and nobody touched my car. But if I leave that shit in Baltimore
for 3 minutes,
in the chop shop.
Duh.
You know what I'm saying?
Dog, but I didn't go through all of the things that I went through. I didn't work so hard and sacrifice all of these years for my kids to have to go through the same shit that I went through, though.
Right.
Like that's the point of the game, is that you go and you do the things that are necessary so that they don't have to have the life that you had to go through. So that's the win. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's the way that I look at it. I want my kids to be able to survive and stuff like that? Absolutely. I want them to be able to survive, but I don't necessarily want them to have to duck bullets in order to learn how to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
So
I
can give them the game, but that's it, huh?
Drake,
It's only our community that feel this way. Y'all know that?
Dre talking,
what?
Dre.
What did he say?
Jay, Dre's talking. When Dre's talking, let Dre get his shit off. All right, you just sit there and wait till it's your motherfucking turn. All right, Jay. That's what the fuck you do. You're a little brother, okay? You sit your ass in the corner, eat your ice cream.
Six man, we know.
I'm gonna whip your ass when I see you too. I'm just let you know.
Listen,
and you better call. Listen. You better call for your wife or and somebody else. Call for the Navy to come and get you.
Listen,
so
come up 95. Come up 95 to 295 to 42 to the AC Expressway, nigga. Listen, and I won't be there.
I'm gonna come right behind you like Ben Raymond and Jody.
And after June 5th, I will not be there.
Don't worry.
Pull up away from me. Wait for me to pull up there.
I got your location. Don't worry.
Listen,
I'll find you.
But
you showing off because you's in the building tonight. And I'm gonna let
you want to know something about life, though. You want to know something about life is weird. Nobody's bigger than the program.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what struggle that we may or may not have, you cannot prevent what your child is going to go through.
Correct.
You can, because they're human and they must go through something. For instance, I thought that I could evade heartbreak. I thought that in some way I could get all of the hoes and have a wife and evade heartbreak, and I was terribly wrong. Because I'm not bigger than the program. That is not real. You will eventually, at some point as a man, no matter how much you try to protect yourself, you will meet heartbreak. What I can do for my sons or my brothers when they meet heartbreak is express what I've gone through and how I was able to get past heartbreak, which is things that I talk about even on the Andrew Williams podcast. Is like, hey, you're gonna face this, but this is how you get past this. And not to go too far off to the left, but like, so we've had this thing with men that are unaliving themselves, unaliving their spouses, and unaliving children. It very is, but I took a different approach on my latest episode. Maybe I caught a little bit of flack about humanizing the experience, because what makes a man say, I am so low, I am so dark that I'm willing to take myself out, take my spouse out, and then take these children out? It's easy to just say they're weird, evil, and I wouldn't do that. But then if we all being honest, and we've talked about this on the show before, have we not experienced depression? Have we not experienced what it feels like? I have, and I did that. I went through the divorce. I know what it's like to go through the child support system, and so like I know what it's like tonight. Like go from being an everyday father to like a weekend warrior. That is a very disheartening thing to go through. So like I went through it. I was able to get through it. I found my way to overcome that. Who else can I now, even if somebody sees this, who else can say, I'm going through that right now? I don't feel like waking up tomorrow. And I can say, hey, on the other side of that pain is an immense amount of happiness. You will find love again. Your children will love you. You can have a lot of restoration, but we don't know that if we're not talking with each other. And there's almost absolutely nothing anyone could have done to prevent that shit from happening to me. Like I had to actually go through it. So, you ever heard this term, you got to go through it to get to it? No matter what you do in life, you got to go through something.
But see, that goes back to the conversation we always have forever is, I got it myself. You know what I'm saying? And being able to have these conversations is being able to sit back here and say, yo, and being able to share, being vulnerable with whoever it is and have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't know. I don't need nobody. I'm Superman. I'm like, that shit is corny, bro. That shit ain't it.
I feel like those days.
With them motherfuckers either. Like, and thank God I don't hang around nobody to talk like that, bro. That would drive me crazy. Like, the quickest way to get out of my life is you start saying shit like that. Thank God none of my niggas talk like that, so I'm good.
You got your own way of being. Hold on. No, because that nigga sit back here and be
right now. Let Dre talk.
You can't do what I do. Now you being negative. Why you being weird to me? Why you being weird to me, nigga? No, but I had to check this nigga a couple times. Nigga be on some. I'm like, yo, why you? Oh no, I ain't one of it. He ain't say that. He ain't say, oh, I'm Superman and all that. But he be, nigga.
What you talking about?
I've had to tell you, bro. Listen, you need to start saying shit with shit going on with you.
Oh, okay, yeah. Got
Yeah,
it.
nigga, I know the
Oh,
nigga. Yeah.
Well, I just said I got it.
Okay,
I agree
God
with
bless.
you.
Nah, I don't. I think we're moving away from that though. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we're moving away from that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be completely transparent. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple of weeks ago, boy. I was going through. I called Real.
Yep.
I called Real. I said, "Hey, bro. Hey, you got a couple minutes? Hey, I got some shit I got to get off." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was that. But that's you know what I'm saying? I feel bad for men that don't have a community of men around them like we have, you know what I'm saying, with this podcast. Like I feel bad for those men. I do.
I would sit back
because I don't know what it's like to feel. I don't really at this point in my life, I'm 42. I don't know what it feels like to feel alone because I know that I have people that I can call. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it feels like to be alone. So I empathize with those people that do feel that way. So I don't necessarily when I see things like people offing themselves and offing the spouses, and you know what I'm saying, I feel empathetic to that because I'm like, man, if only they felt like they had that one person that they could, you know what I'm saying, call and get something off their chest.
Yeah, nigga, I sit back and say like, yo, bro, you talk to Juice? What's up with Jay? Jay cool? Anybody heard from Juice?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and I will find my way. And by the way,
Yeah,
I
you
just
do.
be driving.
Yeah,
I will find my way. And then of course I'm consistently posting and doing stuff. So, but I will find my way back. But the group has been a pillar for me in my life. Even if I haven't talked, I check. So secret, I check the group message every day. I read,
even if you don't respond, right?
Even if I don't respond, and I'll get it. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you know,
I check every day.
and so you guys have become like in the always been an extended family because we going at this point it's over 20 years for all of us.
Yeah, almost.
Dre,
Over,
you know what I'm saying? All of us, you know what I'm saying? So we over 20 years, and that's also the start of my adult life because I went to I was 18.
Yeah.
So
03, 04, yo.
I was 19.
Yeah. Well over 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
we just met this nigga Jay. I was like 35. I was like 35, 36.
I don't know who he is.
Now we just met this nigga. I don't know what this nigga say though.
Even Jay been in my life for 13 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real nigga shit. All right, man.
For real. That's crazy.
All right, we done got deep. It's time to peep the blitz. For the second time. Peep the blizzards.
Boom.
All right. Am I wrong?
Yes.
No, who said? Ghost did that shit. All right, so I went to wash clothes the other day, and the twins had clothes in the washer, but they had to start the washer, and there was like no detergent in there. So I took the clothes out the washer and put my shit in. I put that shit in the basket and kept it fucking moving. Was I wildin'?
Yes.
You a dirty.
You wonder why you're tired.
Fucking tired, yo.
And why y'all closing the water? Yo, listen, I would tell you something worse than that, right? I got off work.
Wait, were they already washed?
No, they were dry. They just put them in there and ain't nobody started.
Well,
they had no detergent on them or nothing.
Dirty clothes in the wash machine.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
And he took them out and put them in the basket.
Look, this is the thing, right? If I get home because how the crib is now, thank God we moving. Like you got to take one shower at a time. Like even if you got 2 showers, like you run both. Somebody might get hot water, somebody might get cold water. So A was in the bathroom, taking forever. He get in the shower yet. And I came in the crib, I was ready to get in the shower. I was like, yo, dog, you're not getting in the shower, bro. Bro, like you gotta wait, bro. So I get out the shower, bro.
Hey man, hey, you the man of the house. You know what I'm saying?
Why you not asleep? I appreciate that. That means we're doing our job.
I appreciate that too.
Yeah, but I definitely took their clothes out the washing machine.
That's
you dirty. You dirty for that.
You ever cut the top off of the lotion? I seen like
yes.
The boy.
No, that's for the pores. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Back in the day, now listen, I never cut the top off of the lotion, but I definitely have took the top off and turned it upside down. And I've definitely done that.
They did like that.
The hand pat.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm getting money now. I'm gonna buy a lotion before the last bottle run out, nigga.
Listen, I can't. No, it's a twist. The twist, right? And I'm still gonna flip it. I'm still gonna flip it, yo.
How many bottles of lotion you got? One?
No, I got more than that, but I'm still gonna flip it though.
Next to your cologne?
No, nigga. It ain't never going.
Hey, Juice, you keep your cologne in your refrigerator on the truck?
Do I keep my cologne on the fit? Nigga, what are you talking about?
Neef said Neef said the cologne got to be cold. It got to be ice cold.
It different.
Right, true.
Try
Look at
it.
Juice's face. Look at Juice's face.
Okay.
He got cosmetic refrigerator with cologne in it.
You got to explain that, dog.
Listen, it got more. You spray it. It got. First of all, it's gonna last longer, and it got more kick. Listen, don't laugh at me. Try it.
He might not be wrong, and I'm gonna say this why. Because have you ever left a bottle of cologne in the car and it was hot?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you kind of noticed it loses some of its?
It changes.
It seems like
it changes
its chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
So he may not be wrong. I'm gonna try it.
The notes go. So what you got to do is when you go back home, put all your cologne in the crisper, and it'll stay fresh.
And
What's
what?
a crisper?
The little
crisper in the refrigerator.
Oh,
I've never referred to it as that.
I keep a refrigerator in my room, so I always put them like in the refrigerator in my room. That's just how I've been doing it.
In the Ziploc bag.
In the Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
Listen, cuz put me on. It worked. Listen, to each his own.
What a middle class conversation to have. Refrigerator with cologne in it. I've never heard of that.
Right after I cut the top off my lotion bottle. Like,
No, I ain't cutting the top off. I'm not cutting the top off.
He's trying to relate. I'm trying to relate to the audience.
Yo, what is Swatch AP Collabo Madness? What's that, bro? Real quick.
Oh, that's fucking fire.
Audemars.
It's
Yeah,
Audemars.
the Audemars.
It's a pocket watch though.
And they did what
But they have the whatchamacallit. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh, they
Go ahead,
finna drop the
explain it,
joint.
Jay. Explain
They
it, Jay.
$389. So I don't know if you know about APs. They usually go for
Thousands.
A couple bags, right?
Not a couple.
I don't know if anybody in here in the watches. I'm in the watches, right?
Mhm.
So this year I got my first real watch. I got my Rollie.
Don't get robbed.
Dog, this is Peep The Blitz, bro. Can we speed it up a little bit? Like, explain what's going on, Jay.
Boy, real, because I'm choke this nigga.
So
Nigga, choke yourself, nigga.
So over the weekend, Swatch did they launched a collab with AP or Audemars Piguet, I think is how you say it. Okay. Yeah. So the Audemars normally start at like $40,000. This watch was $400. And they launched it into all the Swatch locations, and people had been camping out for days. Some people camped out for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. That's
when
why
they first got it.
Okay.
And then like it was madness, right? So pepper spray, cops being called, fights. A lot of locations canceled the launch. Even Swatch put out a daggone notice and said, "Hey, this is not a limited collaboration. We're going to make
plenty of these
more."
Millions is the word that they've used, right? So it's not even something
y'all tripping for nothing,
bro. People still went out there and got. And for me, right, being in the sales space that I am, consumerism is alive and well. So I got hype about it. But I'm like, yo, I like to watch. I'm gonna go get me one in June when nobody gives a fuck.
Yep.
And calm down, right?
If somebody wins the NBA championship,
so they are selling
Swatch store.
They're selling it with wrist too.
It's the pocket watch, and you can pick it off in the wrist joint.
Yeah, it'll be on my Christmas list.
Oh, what's it called? What's it called? Just bought it for the team. Shea Alexander just bought
who? He bought real ones. SGA bought real AP.
I'm not saying he bought swatches. What'd you say, Flush?
No, I know what was his name again?
Shea Gildas Alexander. I can say the name. Shea Gildas Alexander. Okay, I can say the name. You can't even say Giannis.
Nigga, I can say Giannis, nigga. You can't even say fucking Oladipo, nigga.
Oladipo. That's stupid.
Nah, this nigga play too fucking much. Yeah. All right.
It was just crazy, right? So I mean, over the weekend, you just saw everybody going out there. They were selling for $400 retail. People were selling for $3,000 and $5,000. Went to
on some shit that's going to be available for everybody.
Available.
Yeah.
That's
like I said, it'll be on my Christmas list. I'll get one round about.
That sound like the move. I still think my Nike mine.
I'm gonna get that in some of them cheap GLD chains. I'm gonna look like I'm somebody.
Hey.
All right. Friday night. Fight night.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey. Dog, is the Joy the bum that she fought? I don't know who she is.
No.
She got her. Listen, when I tell you, so I met my man. Shout out to Bert.
She ain't fought in 17 years.
Bert McCommenting. That's my man, Bert.
Okay.
I do display on AAU team. That's my man's and them good folks. We over the crib, so we watching. We got Keyshawn fight on, and we got the Rousey joint on another TV. Watching both of them. So when I tell you, Rousey came to the ring, we turned our back, and it was over.
17 seconds.
I said, yo, what the fuck happened?
17.
Huh?
It was 17.
It was really 14.
Nigga, they said 17, nigga.
What I just said.
14.
What I just say, little brother?
The previous one. Yeah, 14 was her previous record. Yeah,
Right, little brother, see, eat your ice cream. It's in the fucking corner. Sip your hypnotic. It's in the fucking corner, little nigga.
Yeah. Gina was the reason that Ronda started fighting, right? So that was her dream matchup, kind of like, you know.
Ronda retiring?
That's what she said.
She's done. Yeah, she's done.
She said she's done.
But I mean, that was standard Ronda Rousey. Like that's what she was known for doing. Armbar was her shit, right?
Yeah,
that's it. She had a win faster than that. 14 seconds.
With the same move. With the armbar.
The armbar. Yeah, that's her thing, right?
All right, shout out to Ronda. Keyshawn. When that nigga came out the stump, he came out the stump.
Well, first, he came out. My life is in your hands, and then he went.
What stomp? Do you want a revolution?
Yeah, yeah.
He had crosses all over his shit.
I thought he came out the Young Buck. That's like I'm so hip hop.
He came out the curtain him.
That nigga found God.
Yeah, well, you know, he started doing that after he got popped with the weed, and then he had to go on an apology tour. You know what I'm saying? He said he gave up the weed, and you know he gave his life to God, and yeah.
I tell you one thing: his brother need a fucking jab. I tell you that this brother is
too
big to not have a fucking jab.
6'1" and can't jab to save his life.
No, I was mad as shit not seeing him jab watching that fight.
Yeah,
Keyshawn, how you feel about that win though?
Good win. I just want to see him in a big fight. I'm tired of seeing him.
You're not gonna slam me in the ring, bro.
And he's a Philly boy too.
That nigga from Yeaton. That nigga from the same place main man from. The block captain.
He from the play for
that nigga from Broad Street. That nigga from Broad Street. They get fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. But he no, it was a good win. I don't think anybody I've never seen anybody look that good against Nair Albright. He's a tough fight. But I thought it was a good win. I just want to see Keyshawn in the you know what I'm saying in the ring with top competition. I think he's past that level of competition.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I can't even front y'all. Before I started the pod, I fried some pork chops, yo. It's been a long time. It's been some years since I fried some pork chops, bro.
Really? I fried pork chops last week.
Yeah, I fried pork chops. We were trying to figure out what to eat last night, and I was like, pork chops, and she went and bought them, and I fried them Jones hit too.
I made chicken etouffee yesterday.
Why do you feel? Wait. What'd you say you made?
Oh, you heard me.
No,
I was gonna call you, but I got it right. I said I made some chicken etouffee.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I'm making that for Father's Day. Actually, I'm actually gonna do gumbo and it.
He be hyping. He ain't no chef, yo. I swear to God. Who? Jay.
Who ain't a chef?
You nigga. You nigga. What you talking about?
Nigga, you wanted a nigga. You got a nigga.
He said, "Nigga here now."
Yeah, we here now. I'm telling you, I'll cook you any day. My shrimp etouffee. Wow.
You know, it would be dope for us to get together and do that.
Listen, y'all need to tell me the weekend and the place.
Well, we already got the weekend, but we got a lot going on that weekend. Though.
Yeah, let's go.
That's 100% not the weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Name someone who will always be referred to the character they play in a movie or show.
Faggot ass Chauncey.
Indeed. No matter what he's in.
I don't even know how to call him Clifton Powell. It's so weird.
Yeah.
He got a couple, but for sure.
What about Pinky? What about Pinky?
Pinky?
Yeah, he got a couple, dog.
Yeah.
He was faggot ass Chauncey in that.
Yeah.
You call Pinky faggot ass Chauncey? UG for that though. UG for still call him faggot ass Chauncey at the Pinky though.
Yeah. He'll never be anybody but that.
Listen, when I see Chauncey Billups, I think in my head, faggot ass Chauncey.
I think Alfonso Ribeiro gonna probably always be Carlton.
He always gonna be Carlton.
Indeed.
For sure.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Weebay always gonna be Weebay. No matter what he on.
Yeah. I don't even know his real name. Hassan is his name.
Yeah, Hassan. Yeah.
I don't know the guy does know his real name.
Leon always gonna be David Ruffin.
Yeah.
My brother, who been the same selfish motherfucker since the kid.
That's why. Like, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Leon knows he'll be
both, yo.
Yeah, and
Eddie Kane?
fucking Little Richard. Yeah, Eddie Kane knows gonna be Eddie Kane. No matter
Yeah.
what, when he ain't been in nothing besides that
Ain't
and
been in
Sugar
nothing.
Hill. Sugar Hill.
Yeah.
No, he was in The Principal too.
No, he was in a couple other movies.
Of course, you know.
But he
Jay.
Eddie
You
Kane?
know-
That's some 80s.
Jay,
That's some
What's
80s.
Leon? What's Leon? All the movies Leon been in. Is that
If
your
you wasn't my
fucking
brother, I'll tell you.
That's your
Yeah.
fucking He said if I wasn't your brother. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, yo. Name someone you wish had a chance to get from under the character, like being known as that character, and like have a career, because their
Beyond
character
that
was
character?
limited. Yeah, their character was limited because they're known as being that person. For me, what made me think easy for me was Dwayne Wayne,
Kadeem Hardison.
Kadeem Hardison.
Kadeem Hardison?
Yeah, he
Think
didn't ever.
so?
I think he was a good actor. I don't think he ever got the chance to really. He was in Vampire, but he had little roles, but I think he could have been. I feel like that held him back.
Okay.
Really? I just didn't think he gave a fuck about acting enough to keep pursuing it.
Maybe.
I mean, wasn't
I
wasn't
think
he
of that
married-
time.
Wasn't he married to like Shantae Moore or somebody?
Yeah, he
Who
was.
was he married to?
That's a good call with Shantae Moore.
I thought he was
Yeah,
messing
I
with
don't-
Freddie.
No. Who?
So
he
at
did
one,
date
you-
Freddie. He did
so
date Freddie.
at one point they dated while they was on the show.
Cree Summers.
Freddie from
Yeah,
Different
Chris
World.
Summers.
Cree Summers.
She look
Yeah,
bad.
Cree
She
Summers.
look bad, dog. She ain't age good.
Yeah.
at all.
He dated Cree Summers.
Or Jasmine guy.
Yeah, Jasmine got
Uh,
bad, bro.
Jasmine Guy
horrible.
looks bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
think him and Shantae Moore was married.
Yeah, and so I
Ain't you
really don't
More
think he cared
married
about.
to Grant Hill? Or am I thinking about somebody else now?
No, that's
that's,
Tamia.
No,
That's Tamia.
Okay.
They
Yeah, that's
still
Tamia.
married. They still
Yeah,
married.
yeah. Okay.
but Shantae's got a man. Yeah, that was I think I'm pretty sure it was Kadeem Hardison.
Well, I know Shantae more over Kim Wayne's though, right?
Oh, Kim Wayans.
Y'all niggas make my stomach hurt.
She's like Marlon in the face.
Look up Marlon, say cheese.
I mean, they all look alike though, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
this is
Like
weird.
like Keenan Ivory. You ain't
Yeah,
get
I'm
next
cool.
to that nigga. She look like Keenan Ivory, nigga.
Hey, but not so attractive women sometimes have the best box. I bet you she got some fire. I bet you she got some fire.
Leave it up to Juice to say the quiet part out loud.
Right, right.
Always depend on that.
So y'all don't got nobody who
He ain't told no lies.
y'all ain't got nobody who y'all wish would have got us, a shot outside of their character, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I
Nah,
wish
they
Jada
good.
Pinkett. I wish Jada Pinkett wasn't known as Jada Pinkett.
One of them roles stopped her career.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have nobody who got kind of typecast and couldn't
Yeah.
get out of it. Nobody that comes to
I
mind.
mean, Bo King, he played the same role his whole life.
He was the same guy in every movie he was in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bo King Woodbine has been the same person.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken's been the same person.
Mhm.
Jason Statham is the same person in every
Oh,
movie.
definitely. I think he's
Yeah,
at the top
like,
of the list.
yeah. Like,
Steven
yeah.
Seagal is.
I don't
the same
agree. I
person.
seen something that JB said years ago in one of our old clips that Wood Harris has been the same person in every movie.
Absolutely
Nah,
not.
he hasn't. No,
Fuck
he
no.
can't. He played Ace. He played Ace in fucking Paid in Full, and then played
Mhm.
Avon Barksdale.
Yeah.
Gotta give more respect than that. All right, it's time for some sports real quick. Brown and Tatum, is it over? Dre,
They've been saying it's over. No.
no. Anybody else got to say in that?
No.
No.
Where does LeBron James play next year?
LA.
Los Angeles.
LA, yeah.
I don't want to talk about LeBron right now, man.
Was he tripping over that game ball?
23
Yes.
and me.
He was tripping over that game ball?
You
What
fucking
happened
right.
with the game ball?
If that's true, yes.
It's
Absolutely.
true. Oh, the story is true. Was he tripping?
What happened?
So basically, after every game, anybody had any accomplishment, they'll say it out. So JJ Redick says, Rui, 5,000 points, congratulations. Luca, 600 points in the month of March, congratulations. LeBron James, most wins in NBA history, congratulations. I don't even know if he mentioned himself in the 100 wins he had. He finally got to 100 wins as a coach in 2 years.
Okay.
Rob Pelinka
Mhm.
comes in with the game ball and gives the game ball to JJ for 100 wins. LeBron felt some kind of way about that to the point where as though he left the left the stadium in his warm-ups.
Was it the most wins game?
Most wins ever. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
If
You think he was tripping, real?
Yes. No, I don't. No, I don't.
I don't think he's tripping.
The fact that it came out now, and that's just reporters.
You know, there's more than one basketball, right?
Yeah.
I thought it would be because I know in football, I done sit back here and seen our coach give game balls to multiple players in football.
Yeah,
Correct.
like when if the ball goes into the stands, they don't, and it goes far enough into the stands, they don't wait on that basketball to come back to the court. They get another ball and then they put that one in the root. So they're using multiple basketballs during the game.
The GM and president of the Lakers gave the game ball to the coach instead of giving it to LeBron.
And
for the most wins in NBA history. And LeBron got mad and left the stadium in his warm-up.
Yeah, right. You're corny, LeBron. You know how we feel about you right now, bro.
You got blackout Neefy.
Yeah, man. You know you got your wins off switching teams, buddy.
What you say? You did? I'm a real nigga. He not.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
Yeah, LeBron.
I feel bad. I feel bad for LeBron.
Like he should have had a better 23.
You feel bad for better
LeBron.
I feel bad for LeBron because he gotta listen to that Iceman all summer. And he can't even bop to it.
Oh.
Was there a DNA bar after the 23andMe line?
I think it was. It was.
I was listening for, but I didn't.
Or it might have been before.
It was.
Was it before or was it after? There was a DNA bar in there, but I think it was a whole like punch, like a whole spread.
Yeah, it was over like 5 or 6 bars.
Yeah. Was LeBron James underappreciated by the LA Lakers?
No.
Okay. Is Chris Bosh a top 10 power forward?
Yes.
Yeah.
All time?
Yes. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, I think so. Lisa Leslie to receive a statue outside of the Sparks. Outside the Sparks Arena,
LA Sparks.
which is
right.
Why should get it?
Why you can't just say Staples?
I know. I don't know. That was definitely a.
I was like, what? When I read it, I was like,
I copied and pasted that. Is she top 10? Is she top 10 WNBA player?
Yes.
I think so.
And top 5 most influential.
Yeah.
She top 5 player though.
No. I would say so.
I think there's an argument.
Up to today, no, but when
of all time,
you
don't think so?
No.
Yeah, Maya Moore,
Cynthia Cooper.
Right. It's some
Shamika.
Yeah.
Shamika only balled in college.
Asia Wilson.
Shamika wasn't that well in the league, dog.
Cheryl Swoop's not top 5. She not there.
Donna was the. Like, yeah.
I think she's an all-time great. She's in the conversation.
Early on, she carried the weight.
I'm not mad if somebody puts her in the top 5.
Right.
I'm not arguing.
She's
not in my top 5. She might be 6.
She's a runner for the WNBA going, but now she's not a top 10.
Who's gonna be number 1? Caitlin Clark?
No, Della is number 1 right now.
Huh?
What, like GOAT?
Yes.
Yeah.
You said who's number 1 right
Wilson?
now? Asia got to be in the top 5 almost.
Over
4
Asia
MVPs.
Wilson?
4 MVPs. 3
Asia
chips.
Wilson is a top 5.
Asia Wilson, and like I said, I don't think you can have that conversation without Cynthia Cooper.
Oh, you can't.
What about Della Dawn?
Them Comets.
Yeah.
What about
Della coming back to Houston?
I don't know.
Oh, what's
they killing Clayton right now too. Well, they was early in the week.
What they killing her for?
Just it's some.
They need her to be more, and she not.
A lot of complaining.
Oh.
A lot of Olivia Miles. Iceberg know who Olivia Miles is. Olivia Miles is the number 2 pick in the draft who went to Notre Dame and then went to BYU. Was she go to BYU? TCU? And she's killing for Minnesota Lynx. Once Minnesota getting the FISA back, they're gonna be a problem. I ain't gonna hold though. I've been locked into the W real crazy since I've been watching the Young Bucks and they.
I gotta try to get some tickets. I want to take my daughter to see her favorite player.
Who's your daughter's favorite player?
Kennedy Carter.
Oh, for Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came back getting busy. SGA 2-time MVP. Congratulations.
Overrated. Fuck no.
Yes. I agree.
Listen, that game 6, dog. I swore Cleveland. So I thought it was over. I feel like Detroit got to do something.
They got mollywopped. It was so bad I couldn't even get in the chat last night and talk about it.
They didn't never score, bro. They didn't never
They
score.
got
And Thompson, dog, you got to go get a jumper or something, bro. No matter how effective you is on defense, offensively, you are a liability. Definitely.
Oh, the twin?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Defensively, though, he will volleyball spike your shit, though. A shot.
Yeah, them boys can play.
Yeah, like 3 of them joints where he would just
yeah.
the athleticism is crazy.
Yeah,
I know the game
them
already.
Ben Wallace days over with though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another game already on. OKC Spurs. Who y'all got?
Spurs.
I got OKC.
Yeah,
OKC ain't beat the Spurs at all this year.
They beat them one time.
No.
No, it's 4.
It's
No.
3-1. They won that last game. It's not.
I thought it was 4.
They won the last game because what's his name said it was important. I remember SGA. He won the last one. Look it up. It's 4-0. Knicks Cleveland. Who y'all got?
Who?
I got the Knicks. Knicks and Cleveland.
I got the Knicks.
Yeah.
You got Juice?
I'm not even watching, man. I don't watch sports.
It was 4-1.
Oh, 4-1?
Yeah.
Okay. I knew they had one.
San Antonio won 4. The Thunder won once.
They played 5. Why?
What are you talking about? Spurs 111-109. Spurs 130-110. Spurs 117-102. Oh yeah, the Thunder. January 13th.
Yeah, the last one, right?
Yeah. No,
they played twice after that.
Why did they play? Why did they play 5 times?
They played because of the NBA Cup.
Okay.
The NBA Cup caused them to play 5 times.
Okay.
So they had the season series, which is 4, and then they had the Cup.
Yeah. Okay. I knew they won 1.
Yeah.
Apologize.
My bad, Joe Paul.
Nah, you're bad. Iceberg, apologize.
Fuck out of here.
Nigga, you was fucking wrong. Be a man about it.
Look, they won 4-0. They still got 1.
Tony Braxton voice.
It's crazy.
Just be a man about it.
Sorry.
Okay. we got Neefy with the notes.
That's funny, dog.
Neefy with the notes. All right, man. This is Brothas Talkin Shit, episode 230.
Yes,
Give a quick shout out.
Man.
Give a quick shout out to my nephew, Sean.
Oh yeah, we do shout outs.
He graduated this weekend. Getting ready to go to college.
Shout out, Neff.
My niece. It was her birthday. She's turned 6. So yeah.
Yeah, shout out there.
Today, Baby Jay's birthday. So happy birthday, Baby Jordan.
Happy birthday.
That might be why he ain't here. You know,
hey, Dre, where your nephew at, yo?
I don't know. I ain't heard
yo,
from
tell him I'm looking for him, yo.
Dang, it's crazy.
I ain't run him off, did I?
No.
You're fucking tired.
Neff built different.
True.
Oh, they got 5 on them boys.
Mr. Butchin. Relax. All right, man. Yo, you know we can't leave without the bless the God.
Bless the God.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up, Juice.
Yeah, right. You gotta tell Juice because we're like, all right, Pete.
Hold up,
Juice. Don't hang up.
Don't hang up.
The goodbye is for the audience, not for us. We're like, all right, we out of here. We go. And Juice is
like, hell yeah. All right, y'all.
All right,
y'all.
Yeah.